Hi, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy,
And
and together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies. Hey! Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Thank you.
Time for our coffee. Ooh, we should know where across the table from mine. There it is.
Mm.
Look at this nice
I
mug.
want to thank you for joining us. We've been, it's been a crazy past couple weeks, but things are finally getting back into normal. Well, what we're going to call
Well,
normal.
what we're going to call normal for the next 4 years or so.
That's it. So, in the
Chaotic
meantime,
normal.
we'll get back to having coffee and having fun. We
That's
just
right.
logged on to our TikTok too. So, we're waiting for people to come on there. If
Yeah.
you're
You can just think of this as your happy hour.
Hey, Van. Oh, okay. Kay, good
Hey, Kay, good
morning.
morning.
Thank you very much for joining us on the YouTube. Um, YouTube it gets recorded. So if you happen to know somebody that you think will enjoy this or learn something or have fun with it or whatever, send it out to them, share them. If you need instructions on how to share it, go to YouTube. It'll tell you how to share YouTube. Morning, everybody. How's it going?
That's true, because we know you can open the YouTube.
That's
YouTube, you can
right.
find out how to do
That's right.
anything.
So what we do too over here is, for one, I'm Edie,
I'm Judy.
and together
Together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies.
We come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning, God willing, and we do coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. We are part of the LGBT plus community. I
Okay,
know it's
okay,
hard to
okay,
tell with
okay,
all this
okay.
color you see here, but that's who we are. I'm an old, wait, she's an old lesbian, and I'm an older lesbian, just by a couple years. We have a good time. A lot of people have a good time. We're fortunate enough right now, we actually have 78,000 followers on the
It went
TikTok.
up. It went
On
up
the TikTok.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not quite awake yet, but I'm thankful that YouTube gave me a notification.
Hey,
Good,
thank you. That means that
good.
you are a subscriber.
That's
And you know
right.
what we do to subscribers, right? We knock you down and we just tickle you.
And the great thing about subscribing, you get notification when we come on. This is so good because
Thank
this
you.
is happy hour. For the next 4 years, think of this as your weekend happy hour.
Yeah, this is it. Good
Oh, we
morning.
got the
Oh,
roses on
kisses.
TikTok already.
Mm.
Wow.
So whenever we get gifts given to us on TikTok, we try to jump over on each other and give each other a little kiss, give each other a little love, because we appreciate the fact that you give us gifts. At the end of the week or whatever, TikTok sends all those gifts together in a little check. It's usually not much because TikTok is $1 billion industry
Well,
and
looks
they're
like
making their
somebody's got to
money.
go already.
But that's okay. Maybe they'll come back later on. I want to thank everybody for coming in here and joining us. I see right now there's quite a few of us, and in case you've never been here before, we're part of the LGBT plus community, and we just have a good time.
Yeah, we come on every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 a.m. on week, right, on Eastern time.
Yeah,
We're here just to talk about stuff, anything
yeah,
that has to do with the LGBTQ plus community. Any questions you've got? Are you just going on a first date? Are you celebrating your 30th anniversary?
yeah. We
Whatever it
do
is you
leave
want to
out
talk about.
religion and politics.
Right,
Anytime we do anything about religion and politics, is if it has to do with the LGBT plus community.
right.
Um,
Because, stay out of talking about politics and religion because that just causes fraction. And
well, thank you,
we're here to just have a
Boxhead.
good time.
Boxhead said we look good for 75. I know that's right. I know
we
that's
got
right. Thank you.
we got more trouble, or do they really think we're
That's okay.
75?
No, no, we'll let it go. I'm okay. I look good for 75. No problem. But we're here like yeah, be kind or be gone. That's the
That's
truth.
Rachel. She's a moderator,
Yeah.
Rachel, and other moderators on here. I think you're still going to have a job to do, and we thank you for it.
There's Chris Cooley. Good morning. How
Good
you
morning.
doing? Let
I've
me see
been
if I
helping
can.
my girlfriend get settled in. That means you just both moved in together,
And
or
there's
what?
Juju Bug. Good morning, ladies. I just woke up. So Katie
Okay.
Cat,
Oh, Katie,
yeah.
you're the one whose girlfriend you just moved across country for you.
Wait, I think aren't they the polyamorous
Yeah,
family? The
yeah.
polyamorous family, the one that has like six
Bunch
kids
of
on one
kids
side
and
and
spouses and all this stuff. And so the
yeah,
girlfriend's moving into another house with her family, but nearby, so that they'll be
right.
close to each other
But they
now.
both have husbands, I think.
I think so,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. It's just, I mean,
Well, I
hey,
don't know. Both of
we
them
have
have
to.
husbands. I
I
think
think
one
so,
of
but
them
we
had a
all have
husband.
to be like open and understanding of different people's lifestyles.
Well, it's not even just be open and understanding. I like learning about it
I do
because
too,
this is really
but you know, some
cool.
people are just so rude about it. You know,
Oh,
what the hell? You're crazy. I mean, I don't think you're crazy. I mean, I know that I wouldn't want an extra husband around, but you know,
well, I
when it
don't know if
comes
it could
down,
fix things,
this is
maybe.
true. If he's handy and and he's able to take the garbage out on,
And
you
they
know,
have to
Monday
live here
night, and
with us. They can live next door.
I,
That kind of works
I
out
think
pretty
that we
good.
have a handyman. That's what we have.
Uh-huh,
We
uh-huh.
pay one.
It's like when people say they like to have a housewife who could cook and clean for them.
I'd like one of them. Oh, that's right. We have somebody that comes and I do. I'd like to do a little bit of the cooking though. Hey, good morning from New York. How you doing?
Good
Let's see.
morning, beautiful
Stephanie says,
ladies. Sending love from Detroit by way of
"Well,
Texas.
howdy, howdy,
Hey.
lady. How you doing?"
Okay, I'm thinking of all the people that could help with childcare.
This is true. When you have a big
Oh, I
polyamorous
didn't get
family
that
like
at first.
that,
I got it.
yeah,
Wow,
you always got
yeah.
somebody to watch the
Always
kids.
somebody to watch the kids,
Did you guys
right?
see that news? You didn't. You don't hardly get to watch news where the lady got arrested because her 10-year-old son walked to town and went to the store. Now, I don't know how old the rest of you guys are. I do kind of know because, you know, they send me those analytics or whatever. But she got arrested because her kid was like not supervised and walked to town. Now, how many times have you sent your kid down to the store? I mean, I know things are a
And
little
the kid
different
was how
now,
old?
but this was where he was safe. He's 10 years old. He walked down the street. Now, I do remember that grandma lives 2 doors down. She thought maybe
Mm.
he was at grandma's door. The police actually came and put cuffs on her in front of her other children, and she had to tell them, Mommy will be back. I'm going, you know, they're arresting me. Yeah, did you see that, Kelly? Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Because my 10-year-old used to run up to the store and pick us up a loaf of bread or,
Oh,
you know,
10 years old, we
bologna.
were out in the park playing all day long.
I
What the heck?
remember when
Parents
they
saw us
called
for
me,
breakfast and then dinner.
or they told me one time that I wasn't allowed to send my kid up there to buy lottery tickets. I didn't know you weren't allowed to send your kid to get lottery tickets. I thought, you know, I give them $1, they go up there and press a button and pick out which one they want.
Yeah, and that's for us. I mean, parents always could send us to get cigarettes. My parents didn't, but my friend and I went to the store and said they did, so we could get our cigarettes
Right.
at
Yeah.
10
Oh,
years
yeah.
old.
We used to
Oh
write a
yeah.
note ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Write the note and say, Edie will bring home one pack of cigarettes for me.
But that
And
was
you know, they could tell it was our writing, you know?
right. They knew. And but I was running to the store alone at 7 years old.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah. So
I
it's
mean,
on
come
the news
on.
right now. I'm sure, you know, they're probably gonna uh, sue the city, and the police officer's gonna lose their job, and they're gonna end up paying her, you know, maybe she'll get some college
Maybe she
funds
could
for
get
this
some
boy.
college fund for all the
Yeah.
for all the kids
Yeah,
because she
maybe
had
she'll
other
get some
kids too,
college
right?
fund
That's
for the
cool. There
embarrassment
we
that this
go.
is on, you
It might have
know?
been worth the handcuffs. No, and tell the kids this is how we get your college money.
Hey, Kels, this is your first time of following. Well, let me tell you what we do to the new followers. We get them down and we tickle them.
Oh, it's personal period. He not somebody didn't like her is what they're saying. Yeah, and Kate, by the way, said that yes, they both have husbands,
Yeah.
and a family of 7 between the two. A family of 7. So
Well, I want
that's
to let you
cool.
know we have our TikTok channel or our YouTube channel, and it's Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. And if you go to the my profile, you'll be able to click right to it. But right now, one of the things I want to mention is because I'm sure this is down at the bottom of the screen. Let's see, crappy. I got a hip replacement 5 days out on net and listen to us and laugh and have fun.
Yeah, I
But
have
right,
my TikTok open. The shopping bag is showing up at the
so
bottom. There's
right
a
now,
shopping bag at the bottom of your TikTok screen. We're going to tell you
yes,
why.
there's a shopping bag at the bottom of your TikTok screen, and we're not here to do a bunch of selling. We're just going to tell you about this one product, and then we're done. Because this product was not sent to me for free from TikTok. You know, TikTok sends me a lot of products for free because they want me to try them out and push them along. But this, I love anything. We love snacks. Judy and I love snacks. We just opened this box, right? And I
I
opened
just
it.
weighed in this morning. It went
Yeah, I
up
did
because
too.
I like
I weighed
snacks.
in too. But because we love snacks, how many
What happened? Edie wanted snacks about the snacks. She thought, okay, we can also put the sugar.
selling?
It's
Because if you
quick.
click on that, we get like a
Right,
cut. But
right.
that wasn't the goal. The goal was I wanted to try these snacks, and I like trying snacks. So, and how many of you on there can you just say, maybe I don't know who likes snacks? who
like
likes
I
snacks.
don't know
And that
anybody
way
else who
it
likes
gets
snacks.
the algorithm going, so it sees that you're all here. Oh, we're
Okay.
getting some roses. Thank
And
you for the
everybody who
roses.
doesn't like snacks, send your snacks our way. We
That's
got
right.
a PO
Box your
box you can
snacks
send
up.
it to.
Send your snacks to the PO box. You know,
And we'll
come on.
distribute it to everybody who does like snacks. Because we notice nobody likes snacks but Edie and me.
Okay, I see nobody's liking snacks, but
Nobody
that's
likes
okay.
snacks.
That's
Huh?
okay, because
Wow.
we're just going to try out these.
We
Look
got
at
to roll
this one.
myself.
This is crunchy, savory caramel popcorn.
Crack corn. Crack corn. That's kind of a
Here,
funny
this
name,
is
isn't it?
different flavor.
Oh,
There's two different
look at
flavors.
that. Two different flavors. This is crack corn with cheese.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this one's crunchy, savory caramel popcorn. And this
All right.
one is crunchy, cheesy caramel popcorn. Ooh, boy. We are going to try it right now.
Breakfast time.
Breakfast.
Look at that. Easy open here. Look at that. Even for us, it's easy to open.
Oh, it even smells good coming out there. She missed. Oh, thank you. As big as my mouth is, she ought to be able to hit it. Me too.
Oh, I don't get any.
Mmm.
Did you see that? I don't get any.
Oh my God. Mmm. I can't tell it.
German crack corn.
Isn't that good?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like better the caramel or the cheese. I didn't try the cheese yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh my God. Look, I think I'm addicted already.
I like them up. Yeah, they are addictive. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is crack corn. It's good breakfast. I mean, good breakfast. It's good breakfast food.
I
It's
like
really
this
good
one
snack
better.
food. I like them both. I thought I liked the caramel, but then I had the cheese. They're different.
They're both good.
You know, when you get those bales that have different flavors, this is better. This is better than those.
More expensive. I don't know. But we got a whole big box up in here.
No high fructose, gluten-free, no corn syrup, non-GMO corn. I wonder they taste better than the ones you get in the can.
Shh. Don't tell Grandma. Her secret is out. Please join us in Crack, Crunch, Chomp your way through the bag of snacking delight. No matter where your adventures take you, cracked corn popcorn is a must. Have snack to treat yourself with or possibly share with maybe a friend. Mm-mm-mm. You know what?
You know what else will friends do?
What do friends do?
The movie Wicked is coming out. And the two actresses that Wicked, they got tattoos. This is what friends do. I thought this is really interesting. Women friends who are friends, not lovers, are friends, they'll do things like this. They'll get matching tattoos. And I thought, isn't that interesting? And so we saw this on the Hoda and Jenny show. And Jenny said to Hoda, let's get matching tattoos. And Hoda gave us such a look. Like,
are you crazy?
Maybe it's a generational thing. But I did think about how women friendships are so tight. And that's why we'll also see a lot of movies, like there'll be movies with, these older movies that are coming out. Older people in the movies, like Jane Fonda and Diane Keaton and all these folks will be in these movies, and they're all long-time friends because women friends seem to be like this. So I never thought about it. Today, would you get matching tattoos?
I don't think men, and we were talking about that too.
Do this?
We don't think men have that kind of relationship. Like men, when you guys, I mean, even gay men, you don't have a friend that's close enough to you that you would go out and get a tattoo with. And
matching tattoos.
Yeah,
go out and get tattoos together, but not matching ones.
Yeah.
Is that right? Did anybody here have matching tattoos
with a friend?
Yeah.
I don't even know about. Honestly, I've had several friends throughout my life. Maybe because I don't have a tattoo, but I do know some people that do have, like mothers and daughters that have, matching tattoos. And
you know how in those TV shows people do something that makes you crazy? I knew they just fell on the floor. It would make me crazy if I didn't see them pick it up off the floor.
Shoot. Well, thank you all for joining us. I see there's only, do me a favor. We only have 7,000 likes. Can you believe that? Tap, 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 tap that screen. Tap, 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 tap the screen.
Oh, look at this. Kay said that she and her best friend got matching tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
What did you get a tattoo of?
When did you get it? Like, how old were you when you got it? So I was also thinking this, when I was a kid, when we were little kids, we would do the pen and blood drop and be like blood friends.
We didn't do that.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not getting matching tattoos with a mate. Yeah, well, with a mate, it kind of, even when you put your mate's name on there and then later on you split up. And
I knew these two girls. Matter of fact, I just friended one and she had sent me a friend request, and they both had lips. They like kissed each other on the neck. Then they had a tattooed on their neck, and then they broke up. It wasn't hardly any time. The ink was not dry on their neck, and they broke up.
But look, Katie, you got to meet you someday. My hubby's son and I have matching tattoos. Mm-hmm. So you and your girlfriend, you think they're gonna get matching tattoos to what you and your hubby and son have now? Would you go that far?
And how old was your son when you did matching tattoos? Because I think it's crazy when people do. Maybe because I'm just not into the tattoo thing. I just think it's crazy when people do them young people.
There are a lot of kids who put marker over themselves to make a tattoo because they see the parents have a tattoo.
That's different, but I mean, there's people that actually take them to the tattoo place and sign the release.
My grands have matching tattoos.
Wow.
Oh, when I say made, I mean, Disney. Yes, of course, Disney. I didn't realize it was you. Yeah, that's a British thing.
My son was 19 when he got it. Okay, that's Grahn. Yeah. Let's see. I lost you guys. No, Stephanie, you couldn't lose us.
Okay, thing. No. I could see it was about 4 years ago while I was in nursing school. It says, "Be still." She loved it so much. She asked if she could get it too. We got them separately, but they match, and we love them.
You know what? When I hear "be still," you know what that makes me think? That makes me think of my grandpa, because there was a certain time where he felt like we needed to be still, so that the world took care of whatever it needed to take care of, and we just sat there and watched it.
Yeah, they're in nursing school. I think be still can. Is that right?
Okay, and yes, I would totally get matching tattoos with my girlfriend and her family. I'll bet, Katie, if her family just moved to your city where you live, at least you can do is
commitment.
Yeah, at least you can do is go out and get and pay. You got to pay too. Yeah, so everything else has been going pretty good this weekend or this week. I had a tooth extracted this week, so I've noticed a little funniness in my speech, and my cheek keeps jumping there and getting bit. So
I gotta be careful I don't kiss you on that cheek. Huh?
It doesn't hurt.
Try harder. I'm gonna slap harder. See if it hurts. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I ain't scared. Speaking scared. Anybody with Mike Tyson crap class?
We were trying to. What did you see? Did you see what happened?
Yeah. Part of why I woke up so early because I had to see what happened. Mike Tyson last night. Mike Tyson. Oh man. You know what? I mean, we gotta give Mike. I'm spoiler alert. Put your fingers over your ears if you don't want to hear it. Mike Tyson lost last night. So, but it's okay because he's 58 years old.
How old was he?
27.
Get out.
Young
kid.
27-year-old. Yeah. But you know what? I mean, for one, Mike should know better. I mean, I ain't stepping up against
him. Mike doesn't know better about anything yet. He's never grown up.
Oh, wait a minute. Mike's head's been knocked loose a couple of times too. Good. He might not be thinking clear.
You think?
You mad about the result? Well, don't be mad. Mike's still alive. That young man could have killed him last night. He's lucky he fought. It wasn't that bad. He's lucky he fought somebody that really wasn't that good. That fighter was a nice fighter. But with Mike Tyson being 58 years old, he was something in his day. He was something to be reckoned with. I mean, I remember I used to say, because I love money, if Mike Tyson offered me $1 million, I'd step in the ring with him. But I know it would probably cost me $1 million to put my teeth back in and my head, and that rod that go down my spine.
I always say, how much money did Mike Tyson get for letting himself get beat up?
That's it. That's what it is. I mean, Mike must needed some money, to put himself out there, and I don't think he's done, because honestly, they crashed Netflix last night. Did anybody see that? They crashed Netflix.
We were trying to watch it. I mean, we fell asleep until they started, and then we woke up. Or at least I woke up. I think I saw the first fight. You see, I thought it was the second fight. You thought it was the first fight. That's how bad it was. We kept falling asleep, but I watched the fight, the first fight, as long as I could, as much as I could.
It went 12 rounds. I dozed off and woke up and saw the end of the fight. So that was nice. And then I missed the next one. And
we wanted to watch the women boxes. Yeah. I really wanted to see the women boxes. Do you think that we can watch on replay now?
I'm joking. Thank you very much. Yes, for the mustaches.
I can't anymore.
Antonio Brown was at the fight last night. He was live streaming it on his X. So
my bedtime is 8 p.m. and Disney, I want them to start putting a gay guy kind of thing.
You think so?
Oh, a lot of gay guys, gay teenagers who are closeted get into it.
Oh my God, I don't think you should.
Okay, I mean, I know a lot
it's
of
possible
who did because you get to get up close.
Stop it. Yeah. I'm gonna leave her and go get me a cup of coffee.
Are you
right
sure?
now.
Isn't that dangerous leaving me?
No, I want her
to go get your coffee for you.
Yeah, so do me a favor, everybody. Share the live, tap on the screen. Let's get this party going.
I want to know my old fashioned because you have kickboxing, of that. You have that boxing in a cage where they can do anything goes. And I don't like that.
I don't care for it.
I like the regular boxing. Like, well, where you going? I'm getting your coffee for you.
Coffee.
Oh, she's leaving me by myself. That's dangerous. So, here, I'll do a book report, and then we can get back to the boxing match.
You need coffee?
Yes, please. Y'all, anybody here need some coffee? Edie's getting the coffee for us. She made it. So, WrestleMania here. Okay, so Disney loves WrestleMania. So, book report time. I'm in the middle of reading this book. It's still going on. This is a book by a lesbian writer named Katherine B. Forrest. I known about her way back in the day and never read her books. And I found them in a library now. And I thought, this is a detective story. It's called The Beverly, Malibu. Let me tell you. And it's a great book. Her writing is really good. So, and I'm very, very picky about writers and how good their books are. An apartment on the edge of Beverly Hills, LAPD homicide detective Kate Delafield, the lesbian detective, walks into a shocking murder scene and straight into Hollywood history. The dead man is old-time film director Owen Sinclair, and seemingly no one regrets his pitiless and premeditated murder. So what's gay about this? Well, let's see. As Kate sifts through suspects and clues, she is thrown off balance by her fascination with Paula Grant, the woman who discovered the murdered man, and she is utterly confounded by Paula's beautiful niece, Amy.
Anyway, I think the one I really like is, oh, you right, Tracy? That's cool. The one I really like is she has.
Wow, it's freezing here. We must be having a lot of people on here too. Sure, come on over to YouTube.
Short story, lesbian erotica.
Yeah, we have that
That's
too.
That's a lot of fun.
We actually do hire some people to come clean the house, and little embarrass me whenever they come. I hide the book. Like they can know we're gay, but they can't know Grannies read erotica.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just.
And maybe I should leave it out so they know. Yeah, Grannies do read erotica.
Well, I mean, there's nothing.
It's not porn. It's erotica.
Right. It's not porn. It's erotica.
Mm-hmm. But erotica, the difference is erotica actually tells a story.
Yeah. Anyway. So what's going on out there with everybody else? Anybody got anything planned for today?
Yeah, Kelly's saying, let them be enlightened.
I think they are enlightened.
Uh-huh.
We did have a couple gay guys that were cleaning, and now they go somewhere else. I wonder why.
Well, it's just whoever's available on certain days, they'll go and take that assignment.
Them. I mean, the ladies that come are really nice too.
Yeah, and I have to say that this company is a really good company. They really treat their employees well and all of this. I mean,
that's what we think.
Well,
we don't work for them, Judy.
No, okay, we don't work for them, but they talk about
they be calling off.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're supposed to call off if they're sick, so they don't get anybody sick because of COVID. They're worried about. The folks really nice. It's a green cleaning. But whoa, She told us all about all the benefits they get and everything. And so, yeah. So it's a
Like
company
what,
that gives
healthcare and
good
all?
benefits. So they might not have a whole lot of people hired because they give good benefits. I don't know. I love you both because you tell the truth.
Thank you. We try. Please download the Good Unit Us. I don't know what that is.
And pass it along. Good. Yeah. Look that up. Don't drop by that.
I know. That's because the thing's messed up here. I messed the thing up.
So Kay's been talking to us here. Kay, I don't want to. I want to read some of the stuff you've had. She's talked. She made a comment about the Be Still tattoo, but we moved on to talking about boxing matches.
What did she say about it?
So she thinks she was dealing with a lot at the time, including her brother's addiction and impact it had on her family, and that's why she needed to Be Still tattoo.
Which is exactly what my grandfather said. Sometimes you got to just be still.
I needed a reminder to let it be.
That's it.
Okay, wanted coffee. You have more coffee for us?
And
what are your favorite snacks? I don't know. Right today, I think this is Edie's favorite snack.
Right now, today, this is what I mean. It's good. I have not met a snack that I don't like. What kind of snack do we don't like? Huh?
So, they're talking about politics. So that tells you which political candidate different companies endorse. Yeah. So those are really good. What these? They are good. Edie like them. I like them. I'm trying to not eat them all this morning.
Let's see how many calories. Okay, it's only 170 calories a bag. That's not bad.
So
okay.
if we need 1,200 calories a day, what? There's no corn syrup in it.
A lot of sugar there.
Oh, that's why they're so good. Well, that's the caramel one. That would have a lot of sugar. This one is a little less sugar. This is only 12 grams of added sugar. Well, that's like 17 grams of added sugar.
Do you think this is going to affect my nap? My nap today?
It's going to put you to sleep, that's for sure.
This will affect my sugar,
Yeah, and then you crash. So eat good snack that helps you nap.
Hey, Brian Summers, how you doing?
Eat Thank you very much. That helps you nap.
Wow. You should write a slogan.
I just did.
You should be the slogan writer.
That's right.
You need to write that down?
Nope. Cracked corn with cheese and cracked corn with caramel. If you want any, Edie's got the shopping bag down below. There's going to be a football game or anything on this weekend?
Yes. Oh, my God. Football game. Hoo.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
The
Steelers play against Baltimore.
Which team is Baltimore? For all of you who are like me, don't know football.
The Ravens.
Okay. We don't like the Ravens.
No.
I don't like the Ravens.
What time is your nap? My senior citizen nap is noon. Well, you know what? Noon is a good time. That kind of might interfere with my lunch. Let's see. Well, when I go to the senior center, I eat my lunch around 11:30 is when I can go get my lunch, and I eat till then. Then I come home, and by about 12:30, 1 o'clock, I'm napping. By the time I get my chair,
climbs up in Edie's lap and takes the nap with her.
Yeah, by the time I get my chair with my cat on my lap and everything. So
I don't crash till 3 o'clock, and then 3 o'clock I just need like a 15-minute power nap.
Yeah,
and then I can get up again.
Do you guys need us to talk some more about being gay or something? Things seem pretty quiet out there. Do you want to talk about being gay and what's it like to be a lesbian?
Y'all. Good morning, ladies. I have to go out shopping, and I hate to.
Oh, that's what Judy hates. I went yesterday.
Well, should your husband go shopping for you? Or you have to buy him presents? That's even better if he goes out and gets the presents that he wants.
I said, when did you come out?
When did you come out? Well, you actually came out to your daughter on YouTube. We got a video of that.
Yes, we do.
But her daughter already knew for a long time.
But I had never done the official announcement. I had never officially said it, you know.
My earring. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd never said, I'm gay. It's just, so it was, I mean, if you get a chance to go back and see that video done on YouTube, it was actually an emotional moment for us for me, because even though she knew who I was, even though, was it after we got married or before? Even though we were together, Judy and I were together, and I had been in another female relationship before, we just never talked about it. It just was. So when we were sitting there and we interviewed my daughter and talking to her about what it was like being, you know, with having a gay mom and everything, and she talked about what all she wanted to talk about. It was emotional because it was like I never. It's hard, you know, to look somebody you love in the face and just say out, you know,
Because
to
you're
them.
so afraid of rejection.
Yeah,
No matter
yeah,
what, so afraid of rejection.
right.
It's
I
just
know she loves
terrible.
me more than anything.
So Kay says, I want to send you some snacks. Do you have any allergies or are you diabetic? Send the snacks, Kay. Send
Yep,
the snacks.
send
We got
them.
a P.O. box. It's on TikTok, the P.O. box number. That's why she wanted to know what our favorite snacks were. We love snacks. Just send them.
Yeah,
Boy, that would be fun. We can open them up on lives and
that's
let
right.
everybody know it came from you. So we'll give you a shout out.
So Bees Burger
Yeah.
just followed. Thank you, Bees Burger. Let's see. Do
Yeah,
y'all
but
have kids? Well, we have. Yeah, we do have kids. I have two. They're all grown up. My son is 37, and he's married and lives in Florida, and he has a little 10-year-old little boy. My daughter is 33, and she lives here in Pittsburgh, and she's engaged. And
and my daughter's almost 40 and she lives in the UK right now. That are all planning to come back here. You know, she's married and they have a kid. So we've got among everybody, we've got 3 grandchildren.
right.
So yeah, Disney, thank you. Disney's on the bus and watching us
Thank
on
you,
the bus. So
Ty.
that's
I'm glad you came
cool.
across this too.
And
Make sure
then
you
somebody
share us.
else here, the same story of you of coming out, you know, the family, the kid just knowing and then actually coming out and said that she would give her hope.
Yeah, it was
That's
hard. I
good.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
I remember like when I was sitting in my other girlfriend's house and we were living together, and I don't know, the kids were a little younger. They were high school, but I don't think they really understood because it was just like, what? My mom? You know, no, they didn't get it. And so I remember sitting on the couch and trying to explain to them what was, you know, why we were living with who we were living with. But I don't think I was brave enough to say it, nor did they totally completely get it. My son got it, and he just went on with life. But
Mm-hmm.
my daughter, she just was like, "Can we move out of here? I don't want to live with this lady no more. I don't like it here." You know, and I
Mm-hmm.
totally understood that too, because, you know, the lady was not a loving, caring kind of person.
Yeah, Wanda, first time here, welcome. And then we get a hello from a greeting from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's in the house.
So what I find too is a lot of people get involved in relationships with
Mm-hmm.
new relationships like that, and we're so caught up in the fact of what makes us happy. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
for one, we're loving the S. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do.
We're loving it,
Mm-hmm.
and we're thinking that, you know, this
Don't
is
want to
just.
get kicked off of
Yeah.
TikTok. You know, they
If
put
we
us
do
in
get
TikTok
kicked off
jail.
TikTok, though, we'll be over on Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies on YouTube, because sometimes TikTok is kind of sensitive when I talk about certain things. But
Mm-hmm.
we're so busy because we wanted to be with a woman our whole entire life. We always, and then finally we get that moment, and it's just the rockets go off, and it's all so good. You know, it's like, yeah, you know that or men do this too. That in probably in straight relationships too, you get so caught up that it's like the rest of the world doesn't take precedence. It's
Mm-hmm.
all about what makes me feel good. You know, it's all about what, you know, and it's the company that you're keeping, and it's
Mm-hmm.
also that romantic time. So,
Okay, saying I started dating my first woman over the summer. She was a travel nurse at the time. She went back home and is still technically married to her ex-husband. I want to start dating again,
go
but
for it, Kay.
it's hard to navigate.
Oh,
Yeah, something I was going to say. You know, I have very different experience than Edie has. So my daughter, she grew up knowing that she's grown up in a gay family, but when she was, middle school, she still had to come out to her friends. There's still a coming out that our kids have too, so that they understand when they go into the home what's going on.
right.
But then I remember being a kid, and my best friend's aunts lived in LA, and we just accepted they were his aunts and didn't even understand till much later. It's, oh, they were a couple. I mean, it's like we know but don't know as kids. We just accept family they are and who they are without giving it a name.
Yeah.
So But it was still interesting that the kids still need to come out. They still need to vet who they're dating. They find out right away how they feel about the queer community.
Oh,
because
yeah.
if they're not cool about the queer community, they just like don't bother.
Right. And that's what my daughter did.
Mhm.
Right off the bat, when she met this young man that she's engaged to now, she let him know that her mother was a lesbian or is a lesbian. And, and her best friend is gay and all that. And he was like, he was cool. Everything was cool. And if it wasn't, that would have been the opportunity to just like, okay,
Yeah.
on with life. And that's fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't
So-
have to be cool with it. It's
Yeah.
just, it is what it is.
So what I did with my daughter, which also may not have been a great thing to do, is my first relationship ended after 3 years, and I found out that's a statistic. That's how long typical relationship lasted, 3 years. And my daughter was young, and I thought, well, I'm not going to drag her in and out of my relationships like
Right.
this. And so I decided to just not have any. And well, that's not such a great idea either, because then you're just denying yourself a relationship with somebody who could be wonderful.
Right.
And you're also denying your children of seeing what relationships can be built of. And so, my plan didn't last that long. It lasted 5 years. But I fell in love and got married again. But we all make decisions of what we want to expose our kids to or not with our relationships and what goes on. But
right. But I do think a lot of people get caught up in their own feelings and stuff. And and like, by the time you wake up and come up out of the covers, then it's like, oh my goodness, I forgot I had 2 kids in ball, or swim lessons and stuff, because you're so involved with whatever you're involved with. So what I'm saying is, make sure that even though you want to date and have yourself a good time, don't forget that you got a couple kids that you got to, look after and do what you got to do.
And Kelly's saying, do you have great memories of any particular decade in your life? My 30s were transforming and joyful. Life is good now, but I can still smile about my 30s.
Oh, that's exactly me, Meg. I was married for 20 years, but he started cheating way back. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I was married for 14 years with 4 kids, and he cheated. It was almost a relief, like what you said.
That's exactly how I felt.
Meg's the one who's saying that this is hopeful.
Right, it was a relief. It was like, oh, this is over, because otherwise I would have drug it out and stayed and been just as miserable right down to the end. Of course I tried to fake it, like I faked so many things. I tried to fake it like I was happy. And this was happy ever after. But no, shoot. I was so glad when he cheated and I could back up his bag and send him out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then I'm trying to think, decade. What decade did I really like? I don't know. I can say that I really didn't like being 19 years old. Because 19 years old, I went out into the world on my own without my parent protection anymore and met awful people and had to learn how to identify awful people.
Yeah.
And you'd think when you're kids you meet awful people, but kids can only be so awful.
I tell you right now, I'm living my best life right now. Right now, I am living my best life. It can't get much better than this, except for health. I would like to see my health be a little better, and I'm going to hopefully get it in line here. But this is it. This is it. And if you find, I'm gonna tell you the truth, you find yourself somebody to love and a happy forever, everlasting life, you'll feel this too. So what I got to do now is, we all know that Judy is known as the plant daddy. And I saw on there, Judy, where you said you bought yourself an aerogarden. Well, plant daddy, Judy, I don't think we have any new what you call them? Flowers on there. There's no new flowers, but
Plant Daddy did the job. You can leave that with it. We stimulate the little buds so they can make tomatoes, and look at this.
Yep, see, so we got some new tomatoes here. You the plant daddy too?
Tomatoes.
Here, can you hit that light in the middle there? The light's out.
What do I do?
See the light where you press on it? Where it says,
Plant Daddy, we only know how to.
The light, see where it says light?
There we go.
There you go. Looky there.
Okay, how about that?
That wasn't hard.
Sometimes you got to give Plant Daddy instructions.
Yeah, a little to the left.
Look at these tomatoes. See that? Now we're talking about me being plant daddy, but the real genius behind this aerogarden is Edie. So you'll get the perfect.
So,
Edie has nurtured these.
well, I don't have to do
Plants?
a lot, except for I do come in here every morning and I check the water. Yes, aren't they cute? Aren't they cute little? Okay, wait. Mmm.
They got perfect. Yeah, I'll take the one that has a little green on
Okay.
it. Still, I'll give you the red one.
You know, I had them last week. They
'Cause I
weren't.
couldn't
they didn't look
wait.
like
I
they
couldn't
turned.
wait for it to turn all red. I
There's
had
another one right over here. See?
they're still all a little green.
Okay.
But
Y'all be
let's
good
check
tomorrow.
later today or tomorrow to make sure
That'll
we
be
don't
good
miss
tomorrow.
them.
Mm. So
These aerogarden ones are so good.
I think that's a balance. I think we just had some snacks, and now we had some vegetables, and now
we
we're
got
all
the coffee.
balanced. Yep, we're all balanced. That's what you call a balanced diet.
That's right. Can I go back to the decade thing?
You sure can.
So I can't think of any decade in my life that I like best. I think that I learned something and had fun in each decade. And there's always some give and take. So I remember in my 20s being very involved politically and being very involved out in the dance clubs and all of this and having a good time. And now, this decade, I don't go to the dance club, but like, Edie said, I'm just having the best time of my life right now because I've done all my learning about relationships. And Edie's done all her learning about relationships.
I'd say we can always learn a little more, but
we can always learn more. But we've learned a lot of basic things that can make this relationship really fun, really in harmony with each other.
right.
And we both like to do a lot of the same things, go out on adventures. And we both love water. And so, Edie's fishing and I'm kayaking, and Edie teaches me how to fish, and I've taken Edie out kayaking too. Edie really likes to kayak in a tandem so I can row and she can fish and take pictures and stuff. And then when she sees me getting really tired, then she's able to show off her strength and like boom, boom, boom. Now we don't know what happened since the shoulder surgery, but
I'm sure I could be cranking it out.
But the thing is that health might be deteriorating, but the fun we can have together and just a peaceful life at home together.
Peaceful is nice. That's nice. I'm not living any kind of chaotic crap.
No.
I remember that. God, that's awful.
But
yesterday, I'm actually considered officially retired.
Yeah.
And that's what it's like an adjustment for me because I wasn't ready. I didn't know I was going to retire. I had to have the surgery on my arms. So now I'm like retired, and it's kind of like, now what do you do now that you're retired? And I used to do a lot of crafts, and I'm not even into that right now. But yesterday I did go meet a friend, and we went and had brunch together. And that was nice. That's like nice that, I guess retired people do.
Yeah. Yeah. And so what's nice here is that Edie's retired and ready to go do stuff, and I'm still working, and I work from home. And so I can't go do this with Edie or go do that with Edie, or, I'm working now, I can't talk now kind of stuff going on. And then I turned to Edie and said, don't dump me because you're retired and I'm not. Go have fun, meet new friends, do your thing, be retired. Gina. Because a lot of couples retire together, but a lot of couples don't retire together too. So that's a new thing. That's a new navigation thing. I don't want Edie to feel slighted, like you can't have fun with me because I'm not retired at the same time you are.
Stop whining. We're fine. You're fine.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still like to do weekends away, so that's nice.
Yes, I do.
I do too.
Oh my God, I have
Tomato
frozen shoulders on both sides.
You know what, Gina? I don't know what frozen shoulders like, but I heard it's really bad. I had osteoarthritis in both my shoulders, and they got to be where I couldn't even lift them. I mean, anybody that used to watch us on here knew that, like, I couldn't even lift my arm in order to scroll through and stuff like that. It was just like, I'd lay there. And I remember leaning on Judy because they were so weak. So I know what that's like. Hang in there. You'll be all right.
But leaning on me is nice, so you can even do it now that they're not so weak.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry.
That's another thing that made us very compatible. Edie knows all the words to every song ever, and I couldn't hear the words because of my hearing impairment. So now I know the word because
Nah,
Edie sings them
I'd
to
be
me.
faking it. You
Mhm.
know what though? It was
Oh,
nice
I'm
though.
making up words as long as they fit. It's still
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Because when we first started dating and we'd be out dancing and everything, I'd start singing the words to her, and it was so nice because she so appreciated that because she knew the tunes of songs, but she didn't know what the words were because of her hearing. So that was nice.
Yeah,
Let's
here,
see.
how many pride festivals have y'all been to?
Oh
Lots of
my
them. And with
goodness.
Edie, we got to travel around the country and see more. So why don't you talk about that for a second? I got to write something down.
What do you mean?
How many pride festivals we've been to?
Well, we've been to a lot. We
I mean, certainly the
especially
ones
when
here
we
in
were a little
Pittsburgh.
healthier.
Right.
I bought us those little fold up bag chairs from the Goodwill one time, and they were only like $1 at the Goodwill or something like that. And we took them with us and went to Washington D.C. Pride. And that way, when we got to the park where the Pride was, I was able to set the chairs down, use them. When we were ready to go, we just handed our chairs off to somebody else, and away we went. They were happy, we were happy. Let's see. Karaoke Girl says, I just retired on July 24th. Last career was teaching high school math. Now I just play
Play.
math lottery games daily. I just haven't figured it quite out exactly. I think I'm getting close to it though, because I'm actually enjoying,
Mhm.
I'm enjoying it now. I was kind of like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I think maybe part of what I'm enjoying is the fact that I'm getting my money straight,
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
knowing that there's money going into an account now has
Right,
made me feel a little better
right.
because I was used to that paycheck thing, where every two
Oh,
weeks you get a
yeah,
paycheck, and now all of a
yeah.
sudden I wasn't getting one, and it was like, oh my goodness, what can I do?
Yeah, and I'm trying to catch some of these comments because that would TJ says, oh, Rainbow Grannies, hi, hey,
Hey, how
hey.
you doing?
And somebody up here earlier said it's the first time they came here. I think it was Rhonda or somebody. I'm not sure. And so I'm glad that you're here. My wife never been to a Pride Festival. I want to take her this year. You
Definitely
got to.
gotta take her.
His was different also about Pride Festivals. I mean, we've been to Pittsburgh, Maine one, and we've been to Columbus, and we've been to Washington, D.C., right?
Hmm.
But now what's different is that there's a whole bunch of neighborhood ones, and we didn't
Yeah,
have
the little
neighborhood ones
small
before. That's
ones.
a new thing. And so we've been going to all these small prides all around outside Pittsburgh
But
this
you know
year.
what
We
I
went
think
to a
is part of
bunch
the
of them.
funnest thing about going to these
Hmm.
pride celebrations is find yourself something really neat to wear. Yes, Judy does read lips.
Yeah, and it is frustrating when people don't, turn their head and not look at you. It's tough, but yeah, that's a whole other thing. I should just do a live sometime on my own where we can commiserate. Or when they talk to you from another room. But then I find myself talking to people from another room because I think they can hear. They should
Well,
know I can't,
even
but
if
I
I
think they
do
can. It's
hear
like
when
nobody
I
can hear
yell
through
back,
walls.
if I yell back, you can't hear what I said when
Right,
I
that's
yell
true.
back.
So then what's the point of that? That's pretty funny.
Hey, thank you very much for the new follows. Um,
I could
we
never.
appreciate any of the gifts you send. Whenever you send flowers and all the cute little things that roll around the screen, we give each other a kiss. That money goes into a little account, and once a month or once every 2 weeks, TikTok sends us a check, and it allows us to get a pizza. So thank you
Uh-huh.
very much.
Sometimes with toppings.
Sometimes, sometimes with a Pepsi or something.
Hmm.
It's kind of nice.
Hmm.
Let's see. Could you ever count how many
Oh,
Pride festivals you've been?
then I could never count how many
Oh, you.
pride festivals I've been to.
Oh, see, we've been to a lot of little ones. It
Hmm.
was nice. Like when we first
Yeah.
started dating and we were like healthier, we were
Right.
running around from pride to pride to pride. You
So
know.
some folks heard this story, but when we went to the Columbus Pride, and this is when Edie and I just started dating, and I saw these human hamster balls somebody had there, where you go in a huge hamster ball, and I kept looking and looking at it, thinking, oh boy, I want to do that. But I didn't know Edie yet, and I didn't know if she would like that kind of fun. And so I kept my mouth shut. But because Edie's always the brave one and just says what she wants, she said, oh, look at those human hamster balls. Want to go do that? And I thought, this is going to be a good relationship.
Oh, it was
This
so hard
is,
too. It about killed us.
we
You
only in there
know.
for like 1 minute, and
Yeah,
it
we were
feels
just
like an
laying there
hour.
dying. Just like, oh my
And that's
goodness.
when we were healthier.
Yeah.
That was 10 years ago, 11 years
Yeah,
ago.
running inside those balls, and you bang off each other with those hamster balls. Boy, that was fun.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you all for following us and everything. I'm gonna go over and get me another cup of coffee.
Well, how about let me get it for you because I already did my book report.
Okay. Let's see. My mom retired earlier this year and is getting used to the pay change can be challenging. Yes, it can be challenging. It's difficult to, you know, get that all in sync. But I'm okay. Chris Cooley says he needs a coffee. So Judy will get that for you. And then ALG on YouTube says, Happy Saturday. And I say, Happy Saturday to you too. Let's see. Miss Jade says, Good morning. Love y'all. Thank you very much. Let's see. I'd love to see you guys come to Cleveland Pride. I'd like to come to Cleveland Pride too. I would like to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame up in Cleveland. I've never gone there. We have a couple friends that have rented an apartment up there. Remember, they said we could borrow their apartment anytime we want. So that would probably be a nice. So you're Alex on TikTok. Well, it's good to see you, Alex from TikTok. Let's see. Y'all should come to North Carolina. We were just down in North Carolina. Well, about a year ago. My sister lives in Winston-Salem. Shane says, Good morning from Cincinnati. I like Cincinnati too. Cincinnati, WKRP. Let's see. Pride Blue. Good morning.
The TV show?
Yeah. Let's see. St. Louis Slim 2 says, Hello, ladies. Just got my coffee. Well, hello, St. Louis.
So
hey, everybody here over on YouTube. Could you do me a favor and minimize the chat? Click on the thumbs up so that the algorithm will help send it out there and show everybody here we're here.
Did you give a shout out to everybody? Folks been coming in here. ALG, happy Saturday.
I think I'm having a hot flash.
St. Louis Slim, hello lady, just got my coffee. All right, everybody's here. Have you been to Chicago Pride? Haven't been there yet. I try to go every year with my daughter. Hi. So thank you for the gift.
Thank you for the roses.
I have an idea. Because I heard you say that you've never been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over in Cleveland. Why don't we plan that next Saturday?
Want to drive up there today?
Huh? Well,
oh, that's right. You got stuff to do.
Well, I was just thinking that we don't have an early
can't
start.
say what we do next week.
But next Saturday, we could go there.
We have our anniversary is this week
on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes.
Yeah, so we're celebrating tomorrow morning, going to a beautiful brunch at the same place where we got married.
Right, the Grand Concourse in Pittsburgh. We're going to a brunch there. And then on Wednesday, we're going to one of those
floating spas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody here know about the floating spas? It's like a pool filled with all these minerals, so you float in it.
Yeah.
And they turn the lights off and they put some soothing music on. You just float for an hour.
And we just float.
And so we're doing a couples float, of course. So
that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. We've been to
I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You know, that's just going to dry my hair out.
She dropped you again, but we're still here on YouTube. You might want to all hop over to YouTube so we get this fixed. Oh, we're getting lots of happy anniversaries. This is great. Headaches. Yeah, is this our 3rd year anniversary or 4th? I was telling my dad, I couldn't remember.
That good. This is our 3rd.
We got married in 20.
I think we need to get that
2021.
That new what do you call it? Remember tripod or whatever it's called out.
Yeah, we figured the new one out and start using that.
I'm gonna tell you. You see what's happening here? This is called hot flash. You see, I'm busting out into like a real sweat here.
So Yelly here, who said, "I am so it's gonna be just like us when they get older." Think about it.
This is it, man.
This is it. It's a hot flash. Boy, I used to laugh at my mom and her friends when they had hot flashes. It's not
good
funny.
Lord. You know? Oh wait. Oh no.
Nate came over to YouTube so he didn't get dropped again.
Is it cooler on YouTube than it is over here on TikTok? Because it's hot as hell over here on TikTok.
We give lots of gifts. The closer I get to the hotter she
thank
gets.
you. That's probably what it is. It's all them kisses. My partner and I have been together 13 years, and we're talking about getting married. Well, stop talking about it and do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now. I can't even believe you're talking about it. Why? What's to talk about? 13 years and you're talking about it? You should be doing it Monday morning. If you can't do it today, Monday morning, go find yourself somewhere real nice and go get married.
And invite her to the wedding.
Well, if you're close, we can only come to the wedding.
Yeah. The girl's on fire.
That's right. This girl is on fire. Let's see. Oh, Zodiac.
Is that Alicia Keys?
Yeah.
I want to see the Alicia Keys. I want to see Hell's Kitchen musical. It's all about Alicia Keys.
So I guess Zodiac's on the bottom, huh? How is it, Zodiac? Tell me. Do you take
Zodiac likes being a bottom.
Do you take it real good, huh?
Yeah.
Do you? Tell me about
he
it.
must. He must really like the bottom. That's why he's wondering how the top is, what the top is
Yeah,
like.
you don't need to
Mhm.
wonder. Ask, and they'll let you have the top every once in a while.
Not likely. You'll probably make a great bottom. That's why
I'm
they like you to
sure.
bottom for
I'm
them.
sure.
Hmm.
You squeal like a pig. I seen
Okay,
that
you
thing.
see why you gotta boot these people out fast.
Because they make me start, huh? Do you
Mhm.
squeal like a pig? Remember that? Yeah, do you do that? Yeah. That's nasty. I'm embarrassed I said that. But I thank you
Yeah.
very much for making me laugh.
Yeah.
Let's see, don't forget to click
The
that
like
like button.
here
That's
because we
right.
got, yeah.
Ricky, I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that was bad for me to say. It's hard to believe Rainbow Granny said something so nasty, huh? Just so, you know what? That was so
never say
nasty.
it to his friend, just said it to the haters out there. How can you resist?
But you know what? If that was so nasty, that there's only one thing I can do to make up for being that nasty.
Yeah. Give me more kisses.
I'm going to just let Judy spank me later.
Okay.
You know, you can spank me, and then that way, I said later. Then that way,
Well, that was a pre.
I'll be sincerely sorry for what I have done.
You will, huh?
Yes.
You'll be sincerely sorry.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Oh my. I know, Alex, I know. Hey, Delphin, thank you for the cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. You guys are, Kimmy, you guys are adorable. I think you're adorable too. And I thank you very much for coming here and hanging out with us. Anybody that's here, if you're not following,
Oh, yeah.
and you're not subscribing, now is the time.
That's right. Now it's your time to subscribe.
Judy,
Yeah, I was just practicing.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was just a like
You know how
a
TikTok's like,
preview.
remember how we used to go to TikTok jail on a regular basis?
Mhm.
If we happen to go to TikTok jail, well, you'll find us over on the YouTube channel, Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies, right? So, Zodiac, did you want some more? You ain't
Zodiac's
had
still
enough.
here? How come Zodiac's still here?
Yeah, you ain't
I
had
thought you were
enough.
put in the background by now.
Oh
I
my
thought you were put in the
God.
penalty box.
Somebody got to take care of it because I don't feel like hearing it.
Mhm.
So, because then that makes me be mean,
Mhm.
you know.
See, I can't do it.
Oh, here, let me do it.
No, I know the moderator can.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. We love you anyway.
If you go to jail, to TikTok jail, Edie, I'll still visit you.
If you come visit me in TikTok jail, you have to do one of them TikTok dances.
That's right. Yeah, come to YouTube side. We have cookies.
This is true. You know, it's 9:00. We've been on here an hour now. We have a really good time. I want to thank all of you for coming and hanging out with us and stuff. You know, every once in a while. Wow, I wonder how Wesley and I did it at the same time. So anyway, every once in a while, I can't remember what we were saying. Anyway, I'm having a nice time. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Say something.
You forgot what you were saying. Oh, there was some other thing. Oh yeah, so I was saying next Saturday, let's make a date to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We can do our live in the car because if I'm driving, you can go ahead and start the live. We can have our selfie stick so you don't have to. And that would be fun because I've been there once and it was so long ago. I would love to go again. It'd be fun to go with you.
Okay.
And that would be a nice trip to take because I know
Alex
that I've been working such crazy hours. It would be nice to be out on a trip with you.
Nana to 6, sure. Because we don't have. But I mean, my only concern is, let me tell you.
Ty, if you gotta go, I'm glad you were here. Come on back tomorrow.
Thank you,
we'll be on again at 8:00 tomorrow morning.
We'll be back tomorrow.
So we got time to do TikTok before we go to our anniversary brunch. I timed it on purpose.
Edie, can you show your mug? I want to see. There's mine.
Okay.
And here's Judy's.
Sure.
So we both got matching mugs, and then they got some kind of nice little quote on the back. Let's see. You are so anybody fun. Thank you, Snuffin.
Yeah, if you live in something, there will be a date for us for next Saturday, so that if anybody else lives in the Cleveland area want to meet us there, then you know the plan. And if anybody else is in Pittsburgh area want to go and find us at Grand Concourse for brunch tomorrow, can do that too.
Let's see. Everybody loving our cups. Oh my God, those are adorable. They're adorable. I
They're
know.
adorable.
They
Yeah,
are
Edie found them. Where
cute.
did you get them from? So
Off of
people know
one
where.
of them things on Facebook that you're scared to order stuff.
Right.
You
Maybe
know,
once
because
in a
you're
while it
afraid.
really is real and
Yeah, because
not
you're
a
afraid they're
scam.
going to like hack your account or whatnot. I went on. I just saw something the other day that I wanted to do too. It makes like a Christmas ornament of a picture,
Yeah.
and I have like the picture of my mom and all her 10 siblings, and I thought that would be really
Oh,
neat to
that
have
would
done.
really, I like that idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea a lot. That's really good. And
So
what
good
about
morning. Last week was muted. Oh, was you? Well, glad you're back here now.
the one where what about the photo with the 4 generations in your family and you're like 9 years old and we can already pick you
That'd be
out?
kind of cute
That'd be a
too.
cute one too.
Hmm.
Just moved back to Scotland from Pittsburgh. Ah,
Wow,
I like
Ollie.
Scotland. Edie hasn't been to
Allie.
Scotland yet either. That's on our list to go to also.
Right. Hey, John over here on Facebook or YouTube. I always
YouTube,
mess that
yeah.
up.
Well, we're going to figure out how to go live on Facebook at the same time one day, but haven't experimented
Can
with
we
it
do it on
yet.
your phone?
Huh?
Can we do it on your phone now?
Yeah, you want to do that now? Go
Yes.
live on my
I'm gonna
Facebook?
I'm gonna see what I can do
Okay.
about going live on Judy's Facebook.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, we could go live on your Facebook and switch to you, but that's confusing for me if I ever get mine back because I'm not tech savvy that way. And look, Edie's so tech savvy. I am impressed with you. Edie is so tech savvy with this. You see, she's doing Facebook Live now in person. And so we got
Gotta
to
reverse it.
switch to us. Yeah, that's the reverse thing. Wow.
So I
Hey,
think
this is the tech guru here. Now you got TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. You are so cool.
I
Hey,
think
anybody who can find us on Facebook, we'll see if anybody finds us and comes in. So the next step is how to get Edie's Facebook on my phone, but then able to switch it back to mine when we're
yes.
done. That's the
Yes.
important rule. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So we'll let you know if we see anybody show up on
Let's
Facebook
see. I
too.
can never figure it out.
Oh my God, I want to find you.
Well, let's see. We're under Judy right now.
Right. So
Let's see.
anyway, so yeah, you've become the real guru on this. You can do it all.
Not really.
So,
This I don't know. Let's see. Slow connection.
yes, okay. Some more questions. Come on in with more questions. I had some things I wanted to talk about when I went for coffee, and I came back and it went right back out of my head again.
You know how that is.
So
Yeah.
see,
We'd
that
like to
happens.
blame it on like old age, but thank you very much, Limelight
Oh, we
Events.
sent roses.
Oh,
I missed the kisses.
thank
Thank
you
you
very
for the
much
roses.
for the roses.
And Amanda's here. Hey everybody.
Hey Amanda, how you doing? Kay, you
I used
got
to be
this
very
when you're ready. Let's see, what did Kay say that we must have missed, huh? Did we miss something?
No, I think we've caught a lot of what Kay said on there. I think so. So here, 9926, I used to be very tech savvy for my age, but now I'm falling behind.
Oh yeah, well they change technology every week or so.
Yeah,
Of
really.
course we can't keep up to it.
Elliot,
Go
Elliot
ahead.
saying, good morning. I love you both. I was telling my wife about finding you both. What joy you are. Oh, thank you, Elliot.
Thank you, Elliot. That's cool. Let's see. Tell us a story. Make us laugh. Wait. You
I'm
tell me
joking.
a story. Make me laugh.
There you go.
I spent all
There you go.
morning making you laugh.
How did y'all meet? We met at a women's music festival in Ohio about 11 years ago. So let's see. Good morning. I think you gotta have a lot. How long have you been together?
We've been
About
together
11
about
years.
11 years now, but we've only been married 3 years this
Come Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
And tell them you're retired. We make you laugh now. So.
Oh, I am. Yes, I'm officially retired, and it is kind of fun.
Yeah, no, we did meet 11 years ago. That is kind of interesting
So
that it was that long
Elliot
ago.
said you two are just freaking adorable. And thank you. I want to tell everybody over here on TikTok or on Facebook that this is our first time going live on Facebook. Currently, we are on our TikTok account, our YouTube account, and our Facebook account. We're just like having a little fun rolling it all here.
And who we are, well, So of this Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies.
Right. Hey, I'm
Hey,
Edie.
I'm Judy.
And together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Yay. We
So,
come on TikTok and YouTube every Saturday morning and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock Eastern Time.
right. I think on Facebook it's probably going to friends of mine and not to, I don't know that it goes out live to everybody. Yours would go out live to everybody.
Yes.
So really folks know who we are. But you might not know we do this every Saturday and Sunday at
That's
8
right.
o'clock a.m. Coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. Just to, have a good time
Look,
and
we're
laugh.
getting all that love and the hearts.
Aw.
So whenever we get the gifts, we give little kisses to each other so that, let you know that we appreciate it. Because I can't kiss you. I would.
What we can do is we can talk to, I was going to say we could talk to our kids about helping us out with Facebook to switch it on my phone, but they're probably all off Facebook and onto other things by now. Facebook is the old people thing now.
Anyway, I'm going to close that down.
Okay. But find us on YouTube and TikTok.
There you go. That was
Yeah.
making me nervous. I felt
Yeah.
like I had too much going
Too
on.
much going on.
I couldn't like think about. We're already kind of having a slow morning. Usually we're just like firing it off, and today seems like we're dragging.
MySpace and AOL are the older things. Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I never did MySpace. I think that was when the kids were starting to do stuff, and I wasn't really on there, really doing stuff now.
Live on air.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I did do AOL. Yeah, I did that. And remember how they had them cute little chat rooms? Thank you, Tumblr lady. Remember they had those cute little chat rooms for you to get on look, Tumblr lady sending us so many gifts. We might as well make out. Thank you very much.
So you're on from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I missed an hour and already, yeah. But that's okay. What's nice about 2 hours is that, especially wherever you live around the world or how long you sleep in. I mean, I woke up at 5:30 or 5 o'clock, 5:30 this morning like Edie did. And Edie got up, told me to go back to sleep. I read for a little bit, and I thought I wouldn't, but I did. I slept for like another
Edie
2 hours.
and Judy Rainbow Grannies is the name of our YouTube, our YouTube channel. If anybody has a chance, they can maybe type it in the bottom there. But we also, if you go to my profile on TikTok and you click on that thing, it'll take you right. No problem, Shane. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe over there. I just managed to hit the 2,000 mark last week. And so that was really nice because I put it out there and I asked, if people would go ahead and subscribe because we have been dragging along at a little under 2,000 for a while. Thank you, Meg.
Okay, Meg found it. So cool. Very good. Yeah, so if you go to our YouTube channel, you can find some other videos we've made. We've interviewed some people, had some really nice interviews. Great people that
we interviewed this really nice young lady, that was transgender. And so it allowed us to talk to her about what it was like being, when she was little and growing up and when she was a little boy and growing up and what she was dealing with and all that stuff. And then, becoming a young man and actually getting married with a woman and everything. And then deciding that she wanted to transition. And her wife is still with her. And they all seem to be working that out fine.
Yeah. Very good. And she had a good relationship with her mom too, so that it all went smoothly. So there's really a nice upbeat story to hear when it can happen smoothly.
Well, Mama, at first, the support with my family, being an African American, I don't know if you know anything at all, but the support with my family was not the greatest. Of course, my children,
and
it was
Edie
fine.
didn't transition. She's talking about just coming out.
No. Yeah. The support with my family, my kids was fine, but the rest of the family was kind of like, I wasn't feeling the love. But as time has come on and gone on and everything, and people have matured and realized that this is who I am and this is what it is, they're all calling me and sending cards and everything's fine.
Yeah, so I told my dad that Wednesday, their third anniversary. He said, already, your third anniversary. So what do you want for your anniversary? And I said, well, card is nice.
BMW?
Send us a card. And he asked a few times, like, I don't know.
BMW?
BMW, yeah. I'll tell him that.
Convertible.
So, yes, I am a teacher in the South and support my students because they do not get support. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Wherever you can get support outside the family is really good.
So you're a teacher in the South. How old are the children that you teach? Which name was that?
Oh, and Nate's saying, I'm hoping to get my first prescription for HRT on Tuesday. Great. Great, Nate. It's a long journey when
You
you're
know
talking about
what?
transitioning.
Yeah.
It really is a long journey.
I missed what.
So.
Remember, you just said something and I missed it. Yes, I'm biracial.
Yes, I'm a teacher in the South, and you want to know
Okay.
how old the kids
How
are in the
old are
school.
Jay Payne?
Yeah.
How old are you? Or
And
not you, but how old are the kids that you're teaching, that you're dealing with? Because why I'm asking that is because if they're little kids, I want to know, like, have you, like, when you look at those kids and you hear them oh, you teach high school, okay, well then that's they're well past that. I was just wondering, like, when you look at third grade kids or second grade kids, can you look at them and say, that one looks gay, or that one, because you can tell when kids are,
So we look at our old photos and we look at our friends' old photos, and especially if somebody came out, somebody from a big family, did a huge family, you can pick out people right away. You can tell. It's like we always knew. So somebody here said they were raised Baptist and didn't come out.
No. There's a different kind
Southern
of Baptist.
Right, I'm sorry. I was raised Southern Baptist and didn't come out until 30.
See, I didn't know there was a difference between Baptist and Southern Baptist. I had moved and I took my daughter and my girlfriend and we went to a Southern Baptist church because I was raised Baptist. So I thought, well, we're in a new town. Let's go to the church and see how it is. Oh my God. For one, it's a different kind of Baptist. It's pretty hardcore. Yeah. But the pastor fell off of the pulpit, rolled down the aisle, and I smacked my daughter on the leg and told her, stop laughing. I mean, the church busted out. You would have thought he did it on purpose and everybody laughed. I mean, it was wicked. They rolled and he's like trying to get up off the floor. Excuse me. Nobody even helped him get up. They just all laughed. I mean, the whole congregation just, I was like, hey. Mm-hmm. That was fun. That was probably the most fun we've ever had in church. You have to ask Megan about it sometime. She's funny when she talks about it. My brother teacher placed him in with another student.
She knew.
I don't know what that means. Do you? Let's see. Sometimes
we look for proof, but it's not necessary to prove.
Yes, I understand that. Savory, just as a new follower. Thank you very much, Savory, for being a new follower. Let's see. They are very different, and it is. I don't understand what we're talking about. I must be lost somewhere.
There's so many things they're talking about. You wanted to know with the person who's teaching how the kids were, if you can tell when they're little kids.
Yeah, but when you use that word there, that throws me off.
Cult.
Don't use it. I don't like it.
Stop it. Like it. That's how some people think about it. Oh,
okay. They're talking about Southern Baptists, how cult like they are. Okay. I'm stuck on the school kids, it's like, what the heck? Because I think because we lived last week with all that, where you send your kids to school and they come back and you send a little boy to school and he came back and he was a girl. And
like if it was that easy, we could get them books.
I mean,
right.
They don't even have money for bus driving here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They're talking about putting the kids on a
giving them hormones and all this. And even Nate here saying it's been a long journey, 4 years. Nate had been in the process of transitioning for 4 years. Well, how you going to send a kid into school one in the morning? They come back different that evening.
It's evening too. That's no fun.
Right after school, 3 o'clock.
How about a little? They better not be late. How about a little healing time?
And they weren't worried about any of the girls, just the boys transitioning. They weren't worried about the girls transitioning.
No, they don't care if you get a penis. It's just if you lose one. Oh, well, we didn't go back again. Once we saw the pastor roll out the aisle and fall down, that was enough for me. I'm glad the comments are saying it because it definitely sounds like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm being careful about how we talk about religion.
I don't know
because we don't.
Well, I don't even know about them. I mean, all I know is I messed up and went to the wrong church, and the people were very nice to us. But when I walked in there and I saw that I was in a church, a Baptist church, what I thought was a Baptist church, and there was not one person of color in there. Right there, the radar went off, and it was like, wait, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. But you can't just take your family and say, "Come on, guys, we're in the wrong place." I mean, and I was used to going to church and getting maybe a nice meal, I mean, I thought
And now you know you can go to the senior center and get a nice meal.
I thought we were
so
going to
now
go in
it's
there and get
easier.
some mac and cheese, some fried chicken, maybe some green beans and some cornbread. You know, I take the kids to the church. Nope. They didn't have nothing like that.
Mm.
The best thing they had was when the pastor fell out of the pulpit and rolled down into the aisle.
Yeah. Oh, so that's why you like going to synagogue with me sometimes, because on Friday night synagogue, and then we have some snacks afterwards.
Oh, that's why it goes for the snacks.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
see, I mean, if more churches served wine and snacks like the synagogue does, then they'd probably be packing them in there.
That's true.
You know, if you just told everybody you get a free glass of wine and a plate of food, next thing you know, you'd have to fight your way to get to the chairs. Just speaking from my experience, everyone is different. I respect all, just not for me. I totally understand that it's not for me neither. A lot of religious people are hypocritical. I know that's right, Wesley, and I would love to say no, they're not, but they are. You know, what they do is hide in the. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to not talk about religion, huh? But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway because
I couldn't if I tried.
because they hide in the cloak of religion, which is to hate,
right?
To spread the hate. You know, it's like.
But it's been done since forever and a day, whether it's hate against queers or hate against somebody else. There's always religion behind it.
You know,
always exploiting religion, using it. Because now, on the other hand, I know a whole lot of it took me a while to actually meet people who were very religious who weren't full of hate. They really were religious because it made them better people. And so that's the flip side of religion. Everybody I have worked with in my job, they had used religion to help make them. They had turned to religion to help make them better people, and they did become better people.
Yeah, but so many of them follow so many religions that are just so full of hate. They don't say it's hate. They say it's something that God has told them. But really, when it comes down to it, it's like, I mean, would God really hate? So. I'm sorry,
but that's people abusing religion for that purpose. But then we also have a whole lot of people who have been grown up going to church or synagogue, and you're out and you want to, and faith is still important to you. There are a lot of queer religious spaces to go to. There are tons of them. And it might be having to adjust what you're used to going to.
That's what it is. Because I do miss, being with my people. But every time I really break it down beyond the music and beyond the mac and cheese and the fried chicken and the green beans and and it gets down to people that aren't feeling the love,
Yeah, and somebody's saying you don't need a building to have faith. And then Meg's been having a hard time. Like Meg is not involved with not keeping a relationship with the conservative and religious people in her family. She's now said that some of them were the ones who were at the January 6th riots. Wow, Meg. So you really got to surround yourself with family of friends, right? It seems. And kisses. Thank you for the gift. And family who isn't like that. It's got to be tough. But I am so used to being resilient. I mean, since I was, a little pup, just learned how to be resilient. Whenever there were people who were bullied or whatever, I've always been able to adjust and find friends.
Yeah.
And I've always been able to when I learned I could be out with family, that was really good, because then I could make really good friends with family. Are we still on?
Something's on.
So now I maybe just recording it. I don't know. Playing a recording. So, but it's so true. I have the best chosen family.
That's right. Yeah. And this is the time of the year too that people find their chosen family, because they have all those friends anniversary. What do they call them? Friends Thanksgivings.
Right.
Where people have just a group of their friends come and they fix a big old meal. Everybody sits there and helps do up the dishes and all that kind of stuff. So.
And this year, and for any of us who are very solid in who we are, like Edie and I are very solid in it, we got to be aware that this year, and at least in the U.S., because of the elections that happen, to really be conscientious and put yourselves out there with an open door for all the people who are going to be coming out this Thanksgiving. Because from the election, people are feeling a great threat, and they need us. They need to know that people who are solid on the ground. right?
Yes,
So,
Friendsgiving. That's
mhm.
right. Like a lot of people are doing those and everything. There's a lot of organizations
Have
that
the
have.
Friendsgiving before Thanksgiving and again afterward.
About we have one and then we have leftovers
There we go.
because I'm not
Because,
cooking for all them.
oh, look at all the gifts.
Thank you very much for the gifts, Alex. You sweetie, you. Let's see. It's going to be small Thanksgiving this year, but better than being around a lot of people unsupportive. Now, that's the
That's
truth.
right. That's right.
That is the truth. The last thing you want to do is be sitting in a house feeling uncomfortable or to be in a house where your
Mhm.
partner or your whoever you're dating is not welcome.
Right.
You know, I see so many times where there'll be couples and like because she's in a straight relationship, oh Gloria, bring your boyfriend Charles.
Right.
But Helen that has a girlfriend, I don't know, Juanita, they don't say, I'll bring her.
Right.
It's just like, so then
No.
that
What's
she's
the
not,
message here?
yeah,
Hmm.
that she's not welcome. And if you want to come, you can. But, her man's going to be coming and, oh, we're so happy to see them.
Right.
We know
And
how
then
that goes.
they wonder why people stop coming to the holidays, family holidays,
Yeah.
and yeah. And how many of us do remember? I remember being at family holidays, and it's not about my girlfriend wasn't welcome. I remember being there when I was closeted, and I would have something going on with somebody I was dating and be in some kind of, troublesome relationship at the time. And I would
Oh,
be at the family gathering and I couldn't talk about it with anybody.
yeah.
And I was so sad and miserable, and people could see in the family I was sad and miserable, but they didn't know
Oh.
why. They didn't know why I kept hiding out because I was hurting. I was in my 20s and hurting, you know what that's like. And I remember
No,
those
I don't know
kind of,
what.
yeah,
Yes, I do.
and that is so hard to be around all the people you love who you know love you, but can't share this with them
Right,
because
right.
they don't know
Oh, I
yet.
remember one year sitting there and not spending Christmas with my girlfriend, and it just broke my heart. I remember sitting there on the couch and tears just
Yeah,
running because I wanted to spend Christmas. And
yeah,
and I just couldn't, because
yeah,
that was all part of it, was keeping it all in the closet.
right. It's so true. You're going to invite somebody and be like, "Oh well, we don't like your girlfriend." Yeah, and then you got that kind
And
of.
it may not even be it just they don't like the fact that you're in a
Hmm.
same sex relationship. So that
Yeah,
makes it really awkward.
and okay, I know that feeling. This will be our last holiday season apart. I'm sorry
Oh,
that you're apart, but I'm glad you know it's going to be the last one. So you've made a
that's
decision.
right.
You've got
Put your
something
foot
changing
down.
here.
Put your foot down, and it is what it is. You know what I did? I'm gonna tell you what I did.
What did
Cause
you do?
yeah, did you
What
see
did
where
you?
somebody on there where I said I forget, but I said like I'm gonna tell you about it, and you said we couldn't stop you if we tried. It was funny. They read that, but anyway, what I did when I first started, like after I was divorced and started living, with my kids and in my own house and all this kind of stuff, I started having those ones where you invited like just kind of strays, should I say? There was a man from church and he had no family and everything like that, so I invited him to
Hmm.
our house for Christmas evening.
Hmm.
And I bought like just gloves, like a pair of winter gloves, and put them in it, wrapped them up for him. And I had
Yeah.
my ex-husband there and then his new wife. And that's what I say about
Uh
strays,
huh.
and it ended up being nice, because it made them all happy. I was fine because, well, I was drinking vodka, but when they
So you could
left,
handle
yeah,
everybody
I can
okay.
handle. I
You
was
could be
drinking
there with your
vodka.
ex-husband. It was okay.
Yeah.
And
Thank
a
you,
new girlfriend.
Ashley.
My goodness. Okay. So you talk about staying friends with your exes, but here
Yeah.
you were with your ex-husband and his new girlfriend, and you could handle all that. Was it only because of vodka you could, or could you have anyway?
Oh, I could anyway because I knew that I was the best thing that ever happened to him. And I knew that it didn't matter where they came from or where they was whatever. It didn't matter. I knew that
You kind
shoot.
of thanked her for like taking them off your
Yeah, I
hands.
did. Yeah, I did. I didn't mind feeding her, a meal so I could sit there and see how this was. Ain't it? I saw, I knew. It's like, well, I mean, I was okay with it. Matter of fact, my girlfriend was there too. I think I left that out.
Okay, your girlfriend was there too.
Yeah, my girlfriend was there too, and I was always been a pretty good cook. Let's see, it took my father over 29 years to recognize my mate. Now he accepts my relationship. He's religious. That came from divinely. I totally understand divinely. It takes some people, but see, I'm not having that anymore because every time one of my family's gotten smaller, but every time one of my relatives call, they always say, "Tell Judy I said hi." Aunt Barbara's called this week, and she said, "Tell you hi."
Okay, well, good. Me too. Being with the ex is only hard if you want them back.
Nope, didn't want him back. Matter of fact, every time I saw him miserable, I like yes. every time one of them relationships that he was in went awry, I was like, guess it wasn't just me, huh?
I like that. I like you use the word "went awry."
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh. My in-law just this year recognized that I carry her last name as well.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see
And
the shade. The shade. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Though we love coming on here on Saturday and Sunday morning, having our coffee and enjoying. Oh, okay. Wesley's man's bringing him down the coffee so that he got his coffee. Let's see.
How are y'all this morning?
Hey.
Did you just join in? I'm glad you're here. Yeah, everything seemed to be going well today.
It's going good. Can you do me a favor though? We only have 26,000 likes. Would everybody that's in here tap 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 on your screen? Give me at least I don't know, maybe 50 taps or something like that, so that we can bring this up, bring the numbers up. Just tap 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 your screen. That's all you have to do. Just keep tapping the glass on your screen.
Put TikTok back on mine too,
and that will bring up the because.
Oh, remember we kept thinking.
No, you didn't, Nana. You forgot to tap. Don't make me come get you. Let's see. My dog just had surgery, but love you ladies. Aw.
I just realized, so remember when we saw something on here and we thought we were still on Facebook Live? It was our TikTok Live came back on. We are so non-tech savvy, but you're tech savvy because you got us on Facebook.
I have no idea how this was happening.
Mm-hmm. But it's back. We're back on TikTok on here live. Got my coffee with a little dandelion root. Oh, neat.
Yeah. You want some dandelion root?
No, that's okay.
I was going to say, I can go outside and probably find us some.
Let's see, Jennifer's here. Hey, I'm Jennifer. On YouTube. No tapping that screen. No,
I'm
but
glad you at least.
But it looks like you hit the thumbs
surviving
up, so
anything too. That's okay. I at least just type something in the chat there so we know you're there, and I really appreciate it. You can also minimize the chat and click on the thumbs up, and that's really nice too. Tech skills equal happy accidents. That's true.
Ashley saying, my papa loved my uncle and his husband and lived with them. My uncle's husband is papa's best friend.
Well, that happens. My ex-girlfriend ended up being a good friend of my mother because she was able to help take mom to the doctor and all that kind of stuff. She was retired.
So, is your uncle's husband, was he best friends with your dad before or after he met your uncle?
Oh, I would say after, because before that would be weird. Go ahead, tell us.
I want to know. Might have been his best friend, and then his brother met him.
Oh my God! Did you start dating your dad's best friend? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm wondering.
Come on, tell us. We want the juice.
Hey, Francis is in the house.
It was after they
got together. Okay, you were right.
Yeah. Because otherwise,
but that would be a neat play, don't you think? I should write that one.
I think so. Jot down the note so you'll remember.
Yeah, 20-minute play.
Yeah,
just a 1-act play.
Let's see. My in-laws don't really approve of us, but pretend to. Yeah, Wesley. You know what? That's really a shame. I'm ashamed for them because you and your husband have an opportunity to have a wonderful life, and that's what you're having. Let's see. Surviving Anything says, I'm the ex that the family stays in touch with. Oh, that's nice. I don't stay in touch with any of mine. I mean, I have thought about sending a message saying how you guys doing, but I feel like it'll be opening up a door for just
my work wife, actually, husband lost his best friend when the friend became his stepdad. I don't like to write
Oh my
those plays
goodness! I think it
they
would be good though.
creepy.
Those are
I
the
don't
kind.
like those
No, I
kinds.
think
Those are the
those.
kind everybody wants to
Yeah,
watch.
everybody
Huh?
want to see that. We all want to see how the
Like
sparks
Mrs.
fly.
Robinson movies, all the different variations of Mrs. Robinson.
I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't think I ever seen the
It's
movie.
always with somebody's best friend dates their parent.
Let's see. Did you see my
Hmm.
question?
Oh,
Let's
what was
see.
the question?
It says, "Have
Have
you
you ever
ever tried
tried?
dandelion and burdock?" No. No.
Uh,
That.
what's burdock?
I don't know.
We have to look that up, Nate. I don't know
I
what
think isn't
that
that like
is.
something for your bowels?
They have been together.
Can we
Uh,
use bowels? Do they call it bowels anymore?
sometimes, sometimes I really don't miss my mom because I'm right next to her.
Oh my god. I
The kind of
think you're
question my
making me
mom would ask.
lightheaded. Look
That's
at
the
me.
kind of words
Look at
she
me.
would
This is what I
use.
look like before I pass out. I'm serious. I felt real lightheaded. Something.
Marley's saying, "Oh my God, Judy, please read the play to us when it's finished."
Seriously, is that a word that's usable? I want to know. You know what? I should Google it and see. Like, is how many times do people Google that a day?
Uh-huh. How about how many times people Google, "Can I change my vote?"
Yeah, I heard it's a lot. Too damn
some,
late now.
some real mommy issues.
I don't have them. I know how it is. It's a
Oh, it's a
fuzzy
fizzy
drink,
drink.
a fizzy
Fizzy
drink.
drink.
Okay, and does it
Okay.
have anything to do with I honestly, okay, I got Italians now. You ready?
Yeah.
No, I saved that from a secret.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
know,
write it down so you remember what it will
right?
be. And so a little bit of policy because we are just right off the election. I want to join the 48 movement. Need some ideas of how to start. No, 4B movement. Oh, okay, 4B movement. That's another thing.
Is that
Sorry.
like a bowel movement on four? Is that what they mean? Because we still talking about. No, we're not talking about. Oh my god!
I
Oh,
have to. If it's 4B movement, is what I think it is, but I can't.
I don't
I
know.
can't.
Don't forget the
Uh,
secret again, Alex. I'm not. I'm not. I wrote it down here. I wrote it down. It's all going to be okay because if I didn't write it down, we all know I would forget it. Look, Nate's saying, Judy,
yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, I
Google.
am. The 4B movement, I thought it's what it is, right? I forget
Stop,
what
Nana. Don't write it no more.
no, I forget what the B stand for, but the 4B movement is the feminist movement. It's women swearing off
Man,
relationships with men until they wake up.
I heard
Yeah.
about that.
And
I
it's a movement that started in South Korea, I think,
I heard about
because of
that.
no rights, because women having no rights. They get paid
I
one
heard.
third the amount of money
Good
that men get
morning,
for the
everybody.
same
Good
job.
morning. Yes, you know what? We should have been talking about that. Jot that down. So, what I did hear a little bit about that where women are because of what happened with the election, where women
Yeah.
are swearing off of men. I mean, and that
Right.
doesn't affect like us in the LGBT plus community. I don't think it might have a little bit,
Yeah.
but I think it's pretty good idea. I think
Mhm.
this is going to be so exciting, except for the fact that you've got these ones that are like 70 something, maybe 78 or so years
Mhm.
old that really aren't sexually active
Uh-huh.
anyway.
Uh-huh.
Remember YouTube. If
Yeah.
they're, so they're not missing out on nothing except for maybe some conversation, you know?
Yeah, but it's young women because the guy voted because they thought it's good for the economy. They're interested in money in their pocket. The women voted because they're interested in protecting their reproductive rights.
Yeah.
And so here are a bunch of women who would be in relationship with men who are planning to just swear off men until they wake up and pay attention to their reproductive rights.
I think that's about the
also.
only way we can stop all these babies from being born too. Is to just and
Yeah.
honest to God, I mean, this is where we're thin ice. This is where TikTok can do it. Okay, I think we all know how to take care of our own business anyway.
Mhm.
And if we want somebody to help us take care of it, you guys know what I mean.
Mhm.
Take
It's
care of
gonna
your business,
happen.
Then we can have some help. But otherwise, we know how to
Yeah.
take care of ourselves, right? You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I
So
think what is important, I've resisted saying this, but I want to go ahead and say
Go
that
for
I
it.
am so glad that I am not a young straight woman in this country, because I would want to meet a guy, and now I have to find out which way did you vote. Did you
Oh,
care about me or did you not care
they
about
should
me?
put that on the new
Oh my
dating
God.
apps, huh?
And so they're talking about people wearing a blue bracelet to know that you voted
I'm
for
scared of that.
Harris.
I'm scared of that. That
Well,
almost feels like tattooing the 666 across your forehead.
I'm thinking men who are interested in a relationship with women, you better wear that blue bracelet if you did vote for Harris, because you know the ones that voted for Trump aren't going to wear them. And that will make it easier for women to know who
That
to
would be
stay the
good.
hell away from.
Then that
Because
way they know who they
right,
want to date,
right.
who gets some of the goodies and who don't.
Mhm.
And we all know
Mhm.
what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, because
That sounds like a
I'm scared of
setup,
the
though.
blue bracelet. What if people set us up? So, well,
Yeah.
you know what? First of all, the diehard Trumpers are never going to be. They're not going to be caught dead wearing a
I'm glad
blue
Jens
bracelet.
are hesitant about the blue bracelet too.
Hmm.
Except for I'll walk around here all day, every day in my rainbow pride, and that's probably
Uh-huh.
pretty much the same thing.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah.
I mean, I would like to know, honestly, oh my God, I hate to even say this, if there's any people of the LGBT plus community that would outwardly say that they voted for that other guy.
Hmm.
You know, like outwardly say it. How could you say it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he's saying. They're called log cabin Republicans. Laugh my
Yeah.
fucking head. Yeah. Though I've met, especially when I was involved politically, I was with a political organization. We didn't care what party the candidate was from. We cared what they did to support LGBT rights. And I really
Yeah.
liked that, because we also educated a lot of people, a lot of candidates who wouldn't have known. But then I met the log cabin Republican. They call themselves that because Lincoln was a Republican. Well, Lincoln wasn't the kind of Republican like the Republicans we have now. So, but they just want to, it's like hiding behind a religion to preach what you preach. So these are log cabin Republicans. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gay and I'm Republican because look, Lincoln was Republican. We're the good guys. It's like, no, you're not. You're thinking about money in your pocket and you don't care about anybody else.
now you guys, you see,
You don't
I'm
care that they're
usually the
rounding
one
up
with all the
people. You don't
fire
care.
in me and everything. You see what's going on here. The truth
Hmm.
comes out. She's all lit up too. What's this
But
say
yeah,
here?
Jennifer saying it doesn't really matter because women will always find a way to get what they need, regardless of who anyone voted for. This is true. I mean, we always will. The point is, we want to be safe,
And we shouldn't have to go
and
through a
we
whole
shouldn't
bunch of
have to jump
hell and
through.
high water just to
Right,
get there. You
right.
know?
But on the other hand, Jennifer, what you're saying is it's a good message, especially for the queer community, especially the queer youth, because they're distraught, like, oh my God, what now? Look at us. We survived. We didn't have our rights taken away. We were so glad when we got some of our rights protected. But now, if rights are taken away, we still know how to take care of
I'm
ourselves.
still in
You
it.
know?
You know, I saw where Kay says here, said she put on her dating profile to swipe left if you voted for DT. That's cute.
Ah,
You know,
it means like
go away,
walk away,
walk
walk
away.
away.
I
So
love
his
Judy's fire. I know. You see her getting all worked up. You ain't seen nothing. She can do it. She just
and
real
Ashley
quiet.
saying that's a great way to look at it. I will proudly wear the rainbow. I'm proud of Kamala. I should wear it.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely wear it.
Sadly, Kay says I have a gay friend who is part of the cult.
No
Yeah,
way. That's
you will.
unbelievable. But you know what? I'm sure there are because I couldn't believe there was Hispanic people, black people that was all a part of it too.
Hmm.
Yet last night I actually said something. I looked at Judy. I said, "Did I drink the Kool-Aid?" And she let me know I'm still okay. Let's see. Okay,
Yeah,
live,
go
live,
ahead and
love,
ask
and
the
love. That has a
question.
question. Go for it. We're here.
Yeah.
We're
So
here for next 20 minutes.
yeah. So I am from
Hungary.
Hungary, but Kamala inspired me a lot. She is really a good leader. Yeah,
Yeah.
she is. She is. You know what? Kamala, it's just the tiniest things. I found out that she exercises 30 minutes every morning and eats a nutritious breakfast every morning, no matter what. This is what she does. Doesn't matter how much sleep she got. Doesn't matter what the CIA report was on what dangers there are in the world. She's got that weight of
Well, you
world
know what
security,
though? I'm
and
going to
she
talk
does
about
that.
too the fact that we don't know how good that would have all been, but
Uh-huh.
we know how bad what we are in is going to be.
Right.
So I mean, we were just like, it was like, how can you? how can you go for all that hate and distrust and just evil? Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like, well, how about, like, let's just all vote for the Joker, Batman? Yeah.
Yeah, really. Well, what I was saying was with Kamala being an inspiration for the tiniest thing, I need to be healthy. I need to get on the stick and get healthy. So if I know she can do exercise 30 minutes every morning, no matter how much sleep she got, I can do it too. And I've been doing it all week
It's
long
hard to
so far. We'll
fathom.
see how long I keep up with that.
Yes, it is,
It is. It's
Nana.
the tiniest things of how to be a leader that somebody can do.
Wesley says she's more qualified. Oh, she's definitely more
Oh,
qualified than
yeah.
what we got. Definitely more
Yeah.
qualified. But I mean, it's okay because we're gonna ride this out just like we did all the other times that this has
Mhm.
all happened.
Mhm.
We're gonna ride it out. I'm glad, Claudia. I'm glad you're happy. Two lovely queens. Thank you very much, Jeannie.
Somebody gotta go.
She's not.
Okay, that's right, Judy.
Let's see.
Good
New
advice.
construction. So, what are you? What are you? What are you doing here? Are you
Yeah,
lesbian?
you've got a
Are you
gazillion
lesbian
places you
or
could be with.
what? Are you?
You could
What?
even join the log cabin Republicans if you're
Yeah,
gay.
go for
Go
it.
for it. And Lois is saying everything happened for a reason. So when the AIDS epidemic hit big in the 1980s, and we had Reagan as president, who was like putting all the hate out there against all the queers because of AIDS, instead of protecting us and putting research money in to help us, he actually united the queer community and we started fighting for all kinds of rights. And that's the only thing I could see coming out of this, Wesley, is that when you've got that much hate in the White House, that much hate in the people who put this person in the White House, it's going to unite us all.
Yep.
It's going to unite us all to and
And for the
that's what's
people
going to
that come in
happen.
here that got all that hate and everything,
Mhm.
I'm sure they got somewhere else they can go. It's just they would rather come in here and spew it, whatever. So I want to thank the moderators that we have because you guys are always on it. I know it hasn't been crazy this morning like it was last week. Last week was crazy. Thank you.
Gift, thank you.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's still more hate.
Oh
So
yeah,
don't worry about it.
but you
Don't
know
worry about
what?
it. Don't
Okay.
worry about
Well,
it.
can I
Okay.
tell him though,
Oh, go ahead.
Matt? Do you think we really give a about what you got to say? This is right now called Edie and Judy.
Rainbow Grannies.
This is Rainbow Grannies
We're
time.
uplifting the
This ain't yours.
LGBTQ
This
plus
is about the
community.
LGBT. If
You
you
didn't come
want,
here to get bullied out. I
that's
mean,
right.
go to your side of the world of
If you
TikTok.
want
You've
to,
got someplace
right?
you can go. And we can, somebody will knock you off. There we go. Thank you. But hopefully you're still in the background to learn because you can come out too.
Yes.
Just like everybody else has had to come out, you can come out too.
It is
Stop
hard
hating
though.
yourself, man.
You know,
Stop hating
it is
yourself.
hard to come out. It
Mhm.
really is.
Here we got another one. Hey, the haters are coming, and two men can't date. I don't understand this.
Yeah,
So,
they can. Yeah, they
so I
can.
don't understand why they're
Yeah, they
coming
can.
on here trying to say this stupid ass stuff that they don't understand.
Yeah, they can. It's
I
okay.
mean, but stay in the background. It's all right. You can stay in the background and learn. Biggest haters are usually in the old closet.
That's it.
Yeah.
In the old closet.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Mhm.
You want to read that?
Yeah, and somebody saying, feel free to hate on me. It's like, they talk about whatever they want because it's their show and not yours. That's us. Okay. And
That's
I
it.
feel, yeah,
And when you get
yeah.
78,000 followers,
Mhm.
then you can tell me what you want to tell me. But until now, go do your own thing. Go do your own thing. You know?
Yeah, and here we go. Kay saying, I'm trying to get back into exercising. Judy's
Oh
inspiring me.
yeah.
Yes, I did every single day this week. I go swimming in the morning,
Yes.
and if I don't go swimming, I go and do lifting weights. But I do it for at
I
least
lay there and
30
roll
minutes.
over in bed and say bye, and I see her with her little
Yeah.
goggles on her forehead, going on out the
Yeah.
door to do her thing.
Okay, chum, gotta go. Have a beautiful day. You too,
Hey, thank you
Jennifer.
very
So,
much.
okay.
I
Oh,
gotta
you guys.
we gotta settle it down though and apologize for all this craziness.
Mm-hmm.
We generally don't do politics and we don't do religion, and
Yeah,
we've kind of like broke our whole little rule here.
well, and a critical election happened that does affect the queer community, and that's kind of why we broke our rule. I think. I mean, it does have to do with the queer community. It affects us directly.
Well, it actually allows these people to say
Mhm.
something too, like, because you got all them people always hating on you, so you don't get a chance to come back at them. So go ahead. If you
So,
want to, thank you. If
so
you want to
okay,
say something to Matt or whoever, knock yourself out.
right. I want to do a really good thing here now for all you guys in a relationship with another guy. Let's see. Shout out the name of the guy you're with if you can. Shout it out. I want to see everybody. Oh, this kissy for eating. Everybody, a man in a relationship with another man. Let's shout out. Say it out proud right now. We want to give you a shout out. Your lecture made me realize how we really are a minority. I know the minority shouldn't care about. Okay, Wesley is with Michael. Ronnie is with David. Alex is with Jonathan. Claudia. Oh, giving it after your shout out here. All right. Who else? Who would you with it? With it? A man with another man, and you've got a good thing going. We're so glad. So Roxy saying, my big question is, how can you hate a rainbow? Huh? It's beautiful and natural in the sky.
That's okay. They'd have, if it wasn't a rainbow, they'd be hating the moon. You know, some people are full of hate. Let's see. What else we got here? I'm scared to publish my books.
So yeah, it was harsh.
Oh, don't be scared.
Publish a book.
Yep, publish.
People don't read anyway, but the queer people will read.
This is
The
true.
queer people look for queer books. People who don't normally go to a play will go to a queer play festival. Ask me, I produced it. Help produce queer festivals. People who don't normally go to play, they'll go to a queer festival to see ourselves on stage.
Yes, the moon was beautiful last night. Life is too short for hate. Yes,
That's
it is,
right.
Nana. I don't hate. I'm feeling pretty darn good. Like I said, I'm in the best time of my life right now. I'm lucky enough to have a beautiful home. I have a lovely wife. I have family that loves me. I got a refrigerator full of food. Life is good.
Life is good. Let me go bring
And
out
two cats. We got two cats.
We got two cats.
Two cats, because you know we cat loving ladies.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I love all.
What did you want to go get?
I'm going to bring another book over, so hang on.
So let's see, Tracy. Yeah, do it. Let's see. Can't forget the cats. Isn't that the truth? We got Bill and Apollo. Apollo's up on top of the cat tree right now, sitting up there looking down at us. And Apollo, I don't know where he is. Probably sleeping in the bed. Let's see. Is that a digital herb garden behind you? Yes, it is. That's a
It's like an aerogarden. We got tomatoes. Look, I'm going to be proud, but I'm not proud because I did it. I'm proud because Edie did this. Got tomatoes. We got herbs, like we got basil. I put basil every time I make eggs. I put basil in it. Every time I make anything, I put basil in it. It's so good.
I have to like chop the tops off at least once a week because it just grows so big.
And Edie's growing lavender, and so my plant, I put lavender in my food.
Mama, that definitely worth the money. Right now, the AeroGarden company is going out of business, but there's other companies. But I would say this is where I've picked up a few of mine because I have 4 of them. Is to go on that Facebook marketplace. Mm-hmm. A lot of people buy them and they decide they're not doing them or using them or whatever, and so they're almost giving them away. There's somebody out there near your work who's got one for like $5. They're trying to get rid of. I just don't feel like driving out that way. But oh yeah, can't beat it. Nice, fun. It's fun because every morning all you do is check the lights and add some water or add some, of the Miracle Grow and
there they are.
Watch them do it.
We're gonna get some fresh tomatoes tomorrow again too. They're almost all red.
So you want to talk about your book?
Well, anybody who's saying you're afraid to write queer stuff now, don't be. Look, so this is a book called Another Mother Tongue. I've talked about it a few times. It's all about our queer history. It's written by Judy Grahn. Judy Grahn started collecting her notes for this in the 1960s. And at that time, there was such a scare on for the queer community, because this was before Stonewall, and she got kicked out of the military because she was gay. And so, she had a dishonorable discharge, had to live and survive through all of that. At one point, she destroyed all of her notes because she was afraid that the FBI was going to come into her house because they knew she was queer and get her notes to find all the people she'd been interviewing so they could do bad stuff to them too. And then she later renewed all her notes and wrote the book because she said, fuck it all. This is our queer history, and she's going to publish the book. And she did. And this book had been going on, and she's revising it, but right now you can still get the original version of it. I'm going to find out from her when the revision will be out. She is, she is now professor at, she's professor at a university. She's all this great stuff. She had done really good in our world for the queer community. She's done so much for us by not being afraid.
Okay, Ashley, I want to tell you I'm very sorry for your loss and everything. The
I,
author's name is Judy Grahn.
yeah, I'll type it in.
Joseph, I know. I heard her say that. I was shocked. I'm just shocked
What's that?
that you dropped the f bomb.
I did.
I
Did I say it out loud?
mean, yes,
Or
out
did I
loud.
whisper it?
No, you said it like really out and proud and loud.
And we didn't get kicked off TikTok.
No,
That's good. We
evidently.
didn't go in TikTok jail. Okay.
Yes, you speak the truth. Yes, it's bravery. I
That's
know, I
true.
know.
It is.
Drop it like it's hot, Judy. You guys. Anyway, so we're down to the last few minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye on TikTok like we do every week. Then we're going over to YouTube, and that's where I'm going to tell the secret.
That's right.
We have a secret we're going to tell, and I actually wrote it down so we remember it this time. Let's see. Let's see. We can't be afraid of doing anything that we want to do. We must stand. This is true, and always live our truth.
That's right.
Thank you very much, Kelly. That sounds like something so inspirational. That sounds
Right.
like something I would say. I want to thank you very. It does, it does.
I
It
love
sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we will be back at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be back on TikTok and on YouTube. Our channel right now that we're going to is over on our YouTube channel. It's Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. And so that is like, if you go to my profile on TikTok right now, you'll be able to click on the thing and it will take you over. Click on that app.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
If you go to Edie's profile, you can click on the link that will take you directly over to the YouTube channel. We'll
That's
wait
right.
a few seconds here while y'all come on and hop over to YouTube. Get Edie got a secret.
Can you type in the bottom there the name of the
Edie and Judy Rainbow
yes,
Grannies?
the YouTube channel is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. I want you to click on there. Come on over because I'm shutting down TikTok. And that way you want to come over here and hear the secret. And we do this because we're trying to boost our numbers on TikTok. You guys know, or our numbers on YouTube. You guys know that, right? So, that's all part of so we can hurry up and try to grow. Last week we hit 2,000 people on our YouTube channel. And so, it's just like, wow. So we will be back on TikTok tomorrow. But if you don't come over there to YouTube right now, you won't hear the secret. You ready?
Come on over. We'll give you a few minutes to get over here. Hey, the numbers are going up. Hey, while you're copying over, minimize the chat and click the thumbs up button.
On
It'll
YouTube.
still push on YouTube. It'll still push the algorithm
Yep,
out.
the numbers are coming up. Come on over. Come on over to YouTube.
And I want to know the secret too. Edie didn't tell me what
Edie
it is
and
either.
Judy Rainbow
But you wrote
Grannies
it
over
down
on YouTube.
somewhere. Oh, okay.
I see the numbers
Come
are
on
coming
over.
on up. They're not up high enough.
Maria's
though.
here. All right.
Thank you, everybody that comes over to YouTube. Please type in your name or type in hello or something.
Roxy is here.
Yes,
All
so we can
right.
say, hey, Roxy, hey, Marie, hey, Jane, how you doing? Nice to see you. Let's see, Draft
And
High, Cop from
SpongeBob is here.
Hey,
Emerald is here.
hey,
Lovely is here.
oh my goodness. Looky here. I hope this secret's worth it because you guys are really you're following directions. You're following directions.
Faith is here.
Hey, Faith, how you doing? Team Yes, thank you very much. Come on over.
Claudia, Wesley, Survive Anything. All
right. Thank you very much. Okay. A little bit longer. We'll give you a little bit longer. Right now, I see there's 24 people over here.
Come on over.
Keep typing. Hey, Nancy.
Here.
Thank you very much. Emerald Archery. Oh, Lord. Just realized this
my kid's YouTube account.
Well, there's nothing going to be on here that's...
nothing bad.
Nothing bad. Well, it is grown folks talk,
Tracy's here. All right.
But nothing bad, because, if I said something bad, then it would just really be bad.
I'll be listening in the background, commenting every now and again.
We're not going to be on here long. We're not going to be on here long. This is the last few minutes.
Secret.
That's all. You just come over there, hear the secret, and that's it. Okay. I'm out.
See your TikTok. Hang on here on YouTube. Stay here with them by the TikTok. Come on over. Yeah, let's see.
Okay, so there's a couple different secrets I want to tell you.
Ooh.
Every son, this seems to be working out pretty neat. I love telling you that, for one, we appreciate you so much, and we know that anybody that's over here on YouTube, it took you a little effort to come here. This didn't you just didn't stumble upon this on the TikTok while you're sitting there on the couch scrolling. This took you a little effort to come over here, and we really, really appreciate it. One thing I like to do is I like to tell you and said it shows that we had a little over 1,000 people come in and out of that live this morning. So that meant, even though we had some haters, that meant that I would say at least 800 people were curious about the LGBT plus community.
That's good.
So for us to only have like maybe 2-3 haters,
Well,
that
the ones
ain't bad.
who got through the moderator couldn't
Yeah.
they do whack-a-mole as best they can.
Yeah, for us
Yeah.
to just, I mean, that means that that our community is
Mhm.
out there,
Mhm.
that people are out there wondering,
Right.
about us and sharing and love. And a lot of times people sit in the background and they don't say anything because they just want to learn. They just want to have an opportunity to,
Or they just want to be surrounded by queer folks.
right.
You know
What it's like you know what it's like to when you go to, for anybody that's ever used to go to a gay bar. Gay bars, it wasn't that you were always there just to pick up a person.
No,
Sometimes you're just there to be in the company.
right.
That's why I go
Be
to
in the
the
company.
the gay senior group. It's just to
Yeah.
be in the company of
Mhm.
other gay people.
Mhm.
So it's just so nice.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, as far as that hate goes, don't let it bother you.
Mm-mm.
So you guys ready? You ready for the? Yes,
Okay.
it is. It's about the community. It's about us having a chance, to be around
Yeah.
and
Yeah, and
share.
even the person with the tattoo, be still. I would go, a hard week of being closeted all week long at work. I would go Friday night to the lesbian bar just to sit there and have a drink and be surrounded by lesbians. I was so worn out I couldn't even talk to anybody.
But it's just so
But that
nice
picked me back up again, be surrounded
to
by our
be in
community,
your
people in our
community.
community.
That's what we find too. We live on a street with a lot of gay
Yeah.
people, and
Yeah.
this is like our community. They're all
Right.
out there. They're all looking out for each other, and they're all here. And it's just so nice. And so everybody knows what that feels like to have somebody. So my secret is, I can't even believe I'm telling, because I wasn't quite ready to tell yet.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
no, not
Yeah.
that secret. Not that secret. Let's see. Depression comes from heteronormal pressure pit. That's a lot of for me.
Decompression from heteronormative pressure pit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I spent my early 20s in a club 5 out of 7 nights. Right. Because you wanted to be with the community.
Right.
And that's what we see too with us coming on here and doing our lives on TikTok. So many people just want to be in the community, and they thank us for giving them a safe place and a place to share things that they want to share, and they could never
Right.
find a place to.
Oh, and here's somebody saying, I don't mind straight people coming in gay bars, but they need to know how to behave because they came into our space when there's plenty of straight places they could be. Well, what I remember too, I was in college and we had a bunch of friends, gay and straight. We all wanted to go out together. We always went out to the gay bars together because that way, because there everybody would welcome. Because, so our straight friends were our allies too. They just saw us as people. And so we would go, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Drum
Okay.
roll. I started OZEMPIC this week. So on Wednesday, I took my first injection of OZEMPIC.
Mm-hmm.
I am considered pre-diabetic. The doctor prescribed it for me so that I could start, trying to get my diabetes completely under control before it gets a chance to be real full-blown diabetes.
Right.
I also have gained quite a bit of weight
Mm-hmm.
since I started having my shoulders replaced and all that kind of stuff. So we're making a progress video on it. I did shoot a progress video the day I did. We actually shot a video of me giving myself the injection. So I just wanted to share with you guys, and we'll be keeping an eye on me and how things are going. Let's see, what's it say?
So we have some other question and topics that you have a room in Chicago when you come to town, or you coming to Go Girl.
I've never even heard of it.
We'll have to look that up. So, yeah, but other folks are saying, "Wow, congratulations!
Okay.
How do you feel?"
Dre said they tried it and will
what
never.
she's also doing. Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
Wesley, congratulations. Wesley has lost 60 pounds. How long have you been on it, Wesley? So I haven't. Yes, Karen, I'm
Karen, pre-diabetic.
pre-diabetic, and of course, there for a while I was having trouble getting it. I'm just going to talk a little bit longer about this. I
Yeah.
was having a little trouble getting it with my insurance because your insurance,
They keep looking at it as a weight loss drug and not as a drug to help you when you're pre-diabetic so that you can avoid becoming full diabetic.
right, and the insurance only didn't want to pay it, so it was like $1,000 co-payment, and it was like I don't know, and there was actually people online saying I pay it, and it's like, are you crazy? Who
Yeah.
makes that kind of money that they can pay $1,000
It's
a
good
month
some
for?
people do, but
I
we
mean,
don't.
that's nice, but I can't even imagine.
Mm.
Oh, so it made you sick? Well, I heard that sometimes it does, and that people get side effects and everything like that. But let's see.
Yeah, and then here I'm trying to read somebody saying my mother's experience with it for the same, not for weight loss, but diabetes management was so bad. I hope your experience is better. So we'll have to
Yes.
see. We'll have
Yeah,
to
we'll
see,
have to
right?
see. It's been since
Hmm.
Wednesday I've been on it, and I don't know if me just normally keeping an eye on what I'm eating now, but I'm down a few pounds, and it's
Hmm.
it's feeling nice. I'm feeling happy and good and everything because I put on weight like there was no tomorrow. I mean, yes, I love snacks and stuff, but and then when I found out I was pre-diabetic, that's scary because I had my family is diabetic history, and my
Hmm.
mother and my grandmother and everybody had it. So it's just kind of
Yeah.
like, I mean, I have aunts that have lost legs and stuff like that. So I have a cousin, Sonny, that's a little bit older than me, that just lost
Hmm.
a foot or a toe or something like that. So let's see. Good for
Yeah.
you. Weight loss journey is not easy. I have lost 40 pounds and it's hard. No Ozempic here, but I'm not pre-diabetic. I did Jenny Craig, $500 a
$500 a
month
month.
worth of food. That's the breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
You know what though? I mean, Roxy, if that's working for you, that's good. I mean,
I'm
if
glad.
if if
Yeah.
$500 a month really, if that's all you're eating, that's about what people spend on their
Mm.
groceries, I would think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's the point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And my sister is diabetic, and I helped with that, and and it helped with that and weight loss, but side effects were too much for her. So we'll have to see. We'll have to
Right.
see.
But I mean, a lot of people have talked about where they have the side effects, and if they kind of ride it out,
Mhm.
it or don't increase too high. I mean, I
Yeah.
watch a lot of videos on
I
it
mean,
too. I see where you started with Gobi last week, Michelle, and it's
$1,300.
$1,300 out of pocket. That's unbelievable. So,
Yeah.
are you going to be able to maintain that $1,300 a month for Michelle? Um, I mean, I'm sure there's
And
a
there are some generic drugs ready to come out as soon as Wegovy and Ozempic patents run out. I've been hearing about this too, but I don't know how long that will be yet. But the generic ones that come out, of course, are going to be much more affordable.
so Claudia. I see here that I have insulin resistance, so it's a good topic to talk about. Yes, it is a good topic to talk about. I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of videos on here, but I don't see very many of them actually lives. I haven't seen any lives where people are actually being out there and
Yeah.
talking about it. And I'm so glad that you guys jumped over from TikTok in order to
Hmm.
share this with us. And
Yeah.
so this one is Cheryl Lynn. My sister is diabetic, and I helped her
And it
with.
helps. Yeah, I read that.
Oh,
And it
okay,
helped with that and weight loss, but the effects were too much. The side effects were
okay.
too much.
And this one,
Yeah.
Wesley says, Edie, do you take it once a week? So
Yeah.
far, I've only taken it one time, and that was on Wednesday. So every Wednesday. So as far as Medicare, no, I didn't. Karen, I didn't use Medicare to pay for it. Some people have told me I'm not
Yeah.
the only Medicare. I'm on Judy's health insurance.
Hmm.
So I have that Medicare, how Part A for like when you're in a hospital. So I don't have all those other ones yet. Um,
Right. And then
and
here,
the only reason they probably approved me was because I had an endocrinologist
hmm
that went to bat for me because my
Right.
regular PCP had tried to get it approved for me numerous times, and the insurance kept denying it, which is crazy in my mind that you
Right.
think that an insurance company can deny you a medicine that a doctor prescribes you. That would be like the doctor prescribing you birth control. And so then your insurance says, nah, I think she needs one more child. Who the hell are they? You know?
Yeah. So Shirley's saying, I'm excited for you and hope it helps you. Yeah.
Yes, because what they seem to think is if I can take the weight back down, then I'll be able to be not pre-diabetic anymore.
Right. And that's what we want to
And
do.
that's what we want. I don't want to get to the point where I have to use insulin, you know, and anybody that knows of having a weight problem, obesity is no joke. Obesity is not just because you just like to, I mean, it's a disease,
Yeah.
you know, it's a disease just like so many other diseases. And it's not respected because people seem to think that, you know, it's just because you're sitting there palling in the bags of chips. They don't realize that there's something that goes on in your body that your brain says, and that's what they say with this Ozempic. It's supposed to like help take away some of the, they call it food noise. So that so it's not saying chips are in the kitchen, chips are in the kitchen, chips are in the kitchen. Right. For one, there won't be chips in the kitchen because I didn't buy them. I didn't buy them because I didn't want them, you know. Right. I can't believe that there's actually people. I can't wait till I'm to this point there where you have to remind yourself to eat or you'll like get weak. I don't even know what that is.
So, and I'm really glad. I mean, I'm really so afraid with Edie being pre-diabetes. That made me so afraid. I was ready to start, you know, get another job and pay for it out of pocket because I don't want Edie to get this disease if we can avoid it. You don't want me to get another job. No. You already don't see me because I'm working.
Anyway, let's see. Michelle says, I found a discount coupon for $400 for next month. I hope it works. Well, I missed it. Like if you have like diabetes or anything. Okay, Karen. I see Karen here says that she has
the United Healthcare Advantage Plan.
I have a friend that has that.
You can get that, right?
Yeah, I have a friend that has that same plan, and it pays for hers.
Yeah.
Let's see. Karen says, I have lost weight so many times, but it always ends up back. I know what you mean.
My usual weight.
Oh my God. That's exactly what I'm dealing with. I have lost weight. I've been down to 180 pounds, which may sound like a lot to some of you, but that is thin for me. I felt pretty darn good. And it doesn't take anything at all for it to creep right back on me, you know? And I mean, it just creeps right. I can get on the scale and be up a pound.
Okay, so here it worked for someone so well that I did that for me, but too much. I literally would have to make myself get up and eat. But that's good, and this is something that will work because we got to get this under control. We got this last leg of our life to live together. We want to have a good time.
So I'm supposed to have a knee replacement, and I can't have the knee replacement because I need to drop 40 pounds in order to get the knee replacement. You know, and you know, I mean, if anybody's familiar with Judy and I, you know that we both really, really enjoy you know, being out and about and doing activities and coming and going and bicycle riding and we just fishing and hiking and just doing all this stuff. We can't do that stuff now because my knee is so sore. It's
I think keep talking about it being pre-diabetic.
Oh yeah.
Medicine.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Just jump in there if you hear me say something that's not correct or whatever, because yes. Yeah, it's not about, I mean, of course I need to lose weight. But it is because, you know, I am pre-diabetic, and that's the reason they approved it.
Right.
You know, they didn't just approve it because the fat girl wanted it. Nope. No, because if it was that easy, gosh, we wouldn't have been struggling for almost a year trying to get some type of help for me. Right. You know, I heard there's a lot of other ones coming out too, though, that, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so here's somebody saying, when my mom was on Ozempic, she just couldn't eat. The thought of food nauseated her. She had to force herself, but she was miserable. Maybe yours will be good.
Right.
Yeah, well, you're chronicling it. You're doing a series of this, and then we see the progress
Yeah.
and how it is.
And that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
I'll keep updating you guys and let you know how it's doing. I'll keep updating you on how much the weight is, if I'm up, if I'm down, if I'm sick, if I'm not. We'll just keep an eye on
Yeah.
this. Fairly basically I'm pretty healthy, except
Mm-hmm.
for I'm having oh, you know what? I'm looking forward to this too. I've heard about I was reading or listening to a video this morning about the
Yeah.
inflammation in your body and in your joints and stuff. I have a lot of inflammation. I hurt.
Mm-hmm.
When I get up to walk, I walk like I'm 80 years old all of a sudden. Everything's just hurting. So this is
Yeah.
supposed to help take away that inflammation. And I tell you, I cannot wait to get back out there and hike a little bit more, ride my
Mm-hmm.
bike. I mean, even just walking up the steps
Yeah.
to our
And this is
house
a
here
good thing
is
for healthcare to cover to help because in the long run, they're going to save money because you're going to be healthy again, and really healthy and up and doing it. So,
see,
yeah,
surviving anything. You know how they're saying. I did have to wait a couple days when they called in my prescription, but you know how they're saying like people are taking it all and all that. I don't think it's that bad because I mean it may
yeah,
be bad, but I know that mine came through Rite Aid, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with Rite Aid. I mean, it took like 2 days for my prescription to come from Rite Aid.
mm-hmm,
So I think that it's just about, and then I mean, I know a couple other people that have gotten it from Amazon through their
mm-hmm,
pharmacy or Sam's Club through their pharmacy. So I
mm-hmm,
don't think, and I'm not one of those people. You know how people are hating on those people that are taking it
yeah,
just for weight loss. I'm not one of those people. I'm
mm-hmm,
looking forward to the side effect.
yeah,
The side effect is weight loss, and I'm looking forward to that. But right now, I'm just trying to get the pre-diabetes under control
right.
and take off a few
And for
pounds.
everybody doing something to make ourselves healthy, I'm totally for it. Totally for it. And so whatever it takes to make ourselves healthy, because being healthy is just so important. You want to enjoy your life being because once you get unhealthy and it's just like a spiral
Yeah,
down. And so
and that's
doing
what
what
I've
we
been
gotta do to
noticing.
lift ourselves up. And if Edie's wife, because I wanted to say, Karen, here's saying we're cheering you on.
Thank
And
you.
it's your wife, I will be cheering you on. If you start having some bad side effects, I'll work with you about whatever you got to do because what we know is getting full blown diabetes is going to be bad if you get it. And so we really want to try to fight as much as we can so it
So
doesn't happen.
Emerald says that her dad just had a knee replacement, and
Mm-hmm.
how difficult it is and everything. And I totally understand. I mean, I can't believe that I got to drop 40 pounds before I can get a knee replacement. So
Mm-hmm.
we all know without the stars to open up and the hallelujah to come down, I got to figure out something because
Mm-hmm.
I can't jog, I can't climb, I can't run, I can hardly walk to the front door because my knees so blowed.
Right.
So, so we're gonna
So,
hope that this Ozempic helps
yes.
me get it all in
Right.
line. You want to read
Right.
anything else?
I think we're good. I think it's,
Oh, okay, yogurt. I've
yeah.
heard about that too. I need to make sure I'm doing a pre prebiotics or however you say
Oh,
that.
aerobics?
No,
Oh,
prebiotics for your stomach because
okay. Oh, for
anyway,
your stomach. Okay.
yes.
Okay. But for the food and stuff to make sure
Yes.
everything digests well.
Okay. So
All right.
tomorrow, if you want to, we can talk a little bit about this, if you want to, but we're going to be gone. I thank you all. Thank you, Wesley. I'm happy that you guys are all here for me, cheering me on and everything like that. I can't believe it feels like I just came out.
Yeah,
I
you
just
did.
came
You
out.
did.
I came out
Everything
as an
personal.
obese woman that's on Ozempic,
Pre-diabetic.
pre-diabetic,
That's a
obese
big
woman.
deal.
Yes,
Hmm.
that I did, and so I just feel this. Anybody that's come out, you guys know the joy that you feel and the
Yeah.
apprehension. And I felt
Yeah.
apprehension because I know there can be some hate out there concerning the weight and all that kind of stuff. So I want to
Mhm.
thank you guys.
Hey, thanks for coming in. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. See you then. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.